Want to watch football without the restrictions of blackouts or cable? Check out ExpressVPN.com to help you get access to all the live games. Sign up today using the link in the description to get 3 free months. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bolt fam, we got a football game today, baby. The Chargers taking on the Seattle Seahawks in our first preseason game of the season. Give me 1 second here, guys. I got to fix something, get you guys chat up here, but also make sure we got an updated video for a later break in the action. Give me 1 second here, man. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, okay, guys? Because we've got a serious problem. One I know almost each and every one of you struggle with every single year. How do I watch football? I simply want to watch football. Okay, let's Google it. I mean, look at this. Why does it have to be so complicated? Football.
The lifeblood of the...
There we go. Wanted to make sure we got the updated ad. What's going on, everybody? Let's get that chat in here now. Go ahead and get you guys on board, ready to fire. Live action Chargers football is here. The Bolts taking on the Seattle Seahawks, and all of us super excited to see Jim Harbaugh find his way into SoFi for the first time as a Chargers head coach in live action football, baby. I'm so excited. I've been seeing a lot of people in the comment section asking how we're watching the game this fine evening. I'll tell you guys right now, I am using ExpressVPN plus NFL Game Pass. It's something that's been on my channel a long time as a sponsor because this is how I've been watching football for a very, very long time. And hopefully you guys, if you need help with that, there's a link in the description. Tutorials on how to get everything up and running. I'm even going to go as far as doing another update to the tutorial after kickoff just to make sure everybody's got all the right information and we get as many people watching football on this platform as possible because it really is the best way, in my opinion, to get it. You guys see them behind me? The Zone logo. Definitely pretty exciting stuff, man. Hopefully, again, too, the stream isn't too far behind or ahead of anybody. Every year, no matter what platform we're on, whether it's YouTube TV or Game Pass or sometimes NFL Plus, et cetera, the game doesn't sync up with everybody. So if I'm ahead of you, feel free to pause for a few minutes, a few seconds until you're caught up with me. And if I'm behind, please refrain from any spoilers, if at all possible. That would be absolutely fantastic as we are venturing in to our first live-action Chargers football game in the 2024 season. It's going to be a good one, man. How's everybody doing in the chat? Envy, Town with the $2. Let's stick it to them today, fellas. Let's absolutely do that today, man. So excited to see this team get into, I would say, Harbaugh form, right? We're not saying midseason form at this point because we don't know what that looks like right now. We want the Harbaugh form. We want to see what this team, at least in some capacity, is going to look like for us, the fans, this season. It's going to be a much different experience being a Chargers fan in 2024. Let's grab some shout-outs, man. Looks like the broadcast is on. We're going to wait a couple of more minutes for kickoff to tee off there, and we're going to be fired up for some Chargers football here, baby. Young West with $2 directors. back. Season 3, Episode 1, Vengeance. Is this Season 3 of the broadcast? Holy crap, dude. That does put a label on it a little bit, doesn't it? We've been doing this a long, long time, and very happy to be here, man. So honored and blessed to have so many Chargers fans visiting my platform as we hype ourselves up for the season. Let's get some shout-outs in the chat, man. We got Saint Razo. We got this Juan. We got Rat Roll. We got, man, some oldies but goodies coming back here, man. Guys, thank you so much for all the super chats so far. Andy Westruff. We got Barry Sinclair. Jacob Hefner. We got, was that Hefner? Is that Mr. Hefner? Yeah, we got Sky Dweller. We got Scott. We got Glenn. Wesley Duke. Oh, my God. Y'all going crazy with the super chats. We've barely started, BC. Nothing's happened. We haven't even kicked off. The zone is still showing you're in a commercial break thing, man. Dude, BC. Guys, give this man some love in the chat. Oh, my God. We're 5 seconds in to the teams walking for the coin flip, and the dude drops a $100 holla. Get out of town, man. Get out of town, dude. He says, we're back, baby. Start of a new era. Let's go. BC! What up, baby? Thank you, dude. You got to be freaking kidding me, man. Give him some love in the chat, dude. That's some big love right there, man. Oh, it's been a long offseason. I missed you guys. It's been tough. The channel kind of floating up and down with all the content. I know everybody's excited for Jim Harbaugh. Good to be back. Good to see you guys here. And thank you so much. BC, thank you, dude. That means so much to me. I appreciate the love, man. Keeping the lights on here in the studio. Getting us hyped for the season, man. Give him some love in the chat there, man. Let's see some BCs in the chat, dude. You go, the doorman boss, back with 42 months. What up, Director Bolt Fan? Football is back. How we feeling? How we feeling, baby? On behalf of the super chats and BC, man, I got to ask the chat this right now as well, man. Who's got it better than us? Nobody, baby. Good to see everybody in here, man. Tara in the house, too, the goated mods. I appreciate that so much, BC. Well, talk about starting things off with a freaking bang, my man. Absolutely insane. Aaron Adamson coming in here with the 20 months says, we back, baby. Bolt up, baby. We back live with the Bolt fam. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Fabian with the $5. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up, man? Good seeing you, dude. Good seeing you. Appreciate the love, everybody. Is DAZN showing preseason games? Yes, they are. Actually, as a matter of fact, right now, I got to update the tutorial because me and ExpressVPN have been working closely together on making, like, streamlining the whole experience and getting everybody set up. Because once you're set up, it's like, it's super easy.
Let's go.
BC with the $100 holla to kick off 2024, dude. Thank you so much. Speaking of kicking off 2024, here comes the kickoff, the new weird kickoff. The Chargers, I think they're kicking it away. I actually have no idea which direction we're going at this point. Looks like we have returners out there. It looks like Elijah Dotson and I think Johnson, the rookie receiver, out there to return. Now they're split, right? It used to be you had one returner in the middle. Now you got two guys on either side of the field. While both teams are lined up, looks like in and around, what, the 40, the 35, like 5 yards apart from each other. Nobody can move until the ball's in the hands of the returner, and it's going to go in the hands of Johnson. Now everybody's sprinting towards each other, and Johnson is going to find a seam. Johnson all the way down to the 45-yard line, and the Chargers are going to start in excellent field position. My, oh, my. Is Ryan Ficken ready for this new rule? I better best find out as actually his number out here, man. No, that's Jalen Gill. Excuse me. Robert Kennedy and Jalen Gill. We have multiple of the same numbers on the roster. Johnson, I don't remember what. Jalen Johnson's 39. That's right. 40 goes to Jalen Gill and Robert Kennedy. Wasn't sure which one of them it was. One's a corner, one's a receiver. But my, oh my, dude, that was a great return. The Chargers coming out onto the field on offense to start things off. I think it's Kamani Vidal in at running back right now. Can't quite tell. It's going to be a run and gain of about 3 yards. And the Chargers at midfield now, we'll say the 48-yard line. Yo, not Kamani Vidal. That was Patterson. Patterson with the football there. We got to get our bearings. Jarrett Patterson, number 34. Now, we do have our first look at Joe Alt on the offensive line. He is bookend with Rashawn Slater. And in at fullback is our guy, Jordan McFadden. McFadden goes in for the block, and there's the carry by Patterson, who's going to take it another 4 yards or so. The Chargers now looking at a 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and 2 or 3 yards from the 50. My, oh my, dude. Actually, I got to go and grab this stuff. It's been a while since we've done any of this, dude. Let's go. I think it was ESPN that we were using before, right? Got to get you guys the drive, the score, and all that, man. It's been a minute. Everybody keep an eye for me, too, on the right and left side of the line. Let's see how these rookies... Hey, Rice in at wide receiver. Easton Stick looking for the slant, and it's in and out of the hands of DJ Chark. It's going to be incomplete. The Chargers likely punting it here. Chark had it in his hands. Can't quite tell if it was a great play by the defender of Chark. Just plain dropped it. And it was a tough catch to make, but he had a hand on it. DJ Chark on the slant, tried to haul it into his body, and instead drops it. It's incomplete. And I think number 27 for the Seahawks, who I have to load up their roster too, is Reek Woolen, right? A very good cornerback for Seattle. Envy Town with the 5, so starting the season in a new state, ready for new beginnings, bumps, and all the... let's go, Bolts. Let's go, Envy. Envy, where are you at now, if you don't mind saying? If not, congratulations on the new chapter. Hope you and your fam and whoever's out on that journey with you are definitely happy with the new roots being planted, man. Congratulations and bolt up, my friend. Let's go to the Seahawks website real quick too. Seahawks. Get their roster loaded up so I can shout out the numbers as best we can in terms of accuracy here. Oh, my Lord, dude. We're one drive in. We're one drive in, Pegasus. How? Seattle. They're going to hand it off, and the Chargers are in the backfield. It's going to be maybe a gain of 1. Tuli Tuipulotu and Morgan Fox. Dude! Pegasus! Are we serious? Anyone getting chill seeing Harbaugh on the sideline?
Anyone getting chills seeing Harbaugh on the sidelines?
Oh my God, dude. Thank you so much, man. BC and Constellation Pegasus dropping massive freaking nuclear bombs in the chat, man. Oh my God, give them some love in the chat, please, dudes. Thank you, man. Oh my Lord, we're back. Oh, here comes the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be an underneath pass number 86 and nicely wrapped up by Christian Fulton. It's a 3rd and medium. Bro. Thank you, man. Miguel, good to see you. Thank you, dude. Pegasus and BC, all y'all for the super chats, man. Thank you so much for all the support, dude. I'm losing it already, man. We got to focus up, director. I'm some big bananas. Yo! Thank you, Pegasus. Like, literally, my hairs are standing on edge right now, man. Thank you, dude. Get out of town, dude. Thank you guys so much. So good to be back. So good to be back feeling that love, man. Here comes the Seattle Seahawks quarterback. He's going to find his man number 83 on a hitch. Picks up the first down. It's Young that picks up the first down. Guys, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Derek Young, the wide receiver, picks up the first down for Seattle. NFL Plus won't let me watch the game. Dudes. Okay, I promise you guys, in honor of our guys, Pegasus, BC, and all the love we're seeing here today, I will put out one more NFL Game Pass video to help you guys get access to the game. Long story short, instead of like $200 a month, you can get access to the games for like $20 a month, and it's something I've used all the time. I'll put out a little bit more of an in-depth tutorial video just before kickoff, just before the Chargers game, so you guys can get set, all right? Because it's, again, I don't know. I hope we don't get, you know what I mean? You know what I mean by higher powers? But it's a legitimate way to watch the game. It's way cheaper. And honestly, it's a platform. It's a format that I think the NFL should adopt nationally sooner rather than later. You know how many people or less people are going to be going to, sketchy sites trying to get the game for free when you could actually be making money? It's insane. Here comes the next play by the Seahawks. Thule gets in there. Nice tackle. It'll be a pickup of a couple. That was second down. We're now looking at a 3rd and long. That was Zach Charbonnet with the carry. Let's go, man. Joe says, Director, crazy to think by the end of the season I will have a member for 4 years. Wild to think you've been doing this for that long. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's definitely eye-opening to think how long we've been here, man. I'm definitely not going anywhere, dude. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Absolutely insane to me. I got to get you guys a score, too, man. I'm slacking right now. Oh, my God. Here comes the Seahawks. Who's number 6? I'm pretty sure it's that Sam Howell, right? Yeah, Sam Howell stepping back. He almost gets stripped. The ball floats to the sideline. It's incomplete. Who got a hand on it? The Chargers edge rushers are going crazy right now. Who got a hand on it? It was Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree gets a hand. No, it was the guy on the opposite side, number 57 of the Chargers. That's going to be Morris Brash, Termon Morris Brash, who we've been hearing some good stuff about in camp, gets a hand on it. And Sam Howell floats it. Chargers, lucky for the offense, the Chargers didn't get a chance on a floater there for an interception. The Seattle Seahawks are going to have to punt this thing away. Defense, fueled by the edge rushers, are having themselves a pretty good game so far. Here comes the return. It's going to be number 40 again. Again, we don't know which one it is. Let's see. It's Gil. It's going to be Gil. Pegasus! Dude! Stop! Bro! We're in commercial break. Pegasus! Man! Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Pegasus gun drop two $200 hollers in the last 15 minutes, man. Porlock is my brother. Oh, my Lord.
Time to get this season started off right. With Captain Harbaugh leading the way, Godspeed and may the wind be at our backs.
Bros! Dudes! Hi! How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Pegasus coming back with another $200 holla. Time to get this season started off right with Captain Harbaugh leading the way. Godspeed. May the wind be at our backs. Pegasus, dude. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's been a long off season. I'm not going to lie. We're still in commercial. I promise we're not going to miss anything. It's been a long off season. It's been a long off season. We barely scratched by. We're here now. Thank you, guys. It truly means so much. I can't even... Pegasus, bro. Tara! Yo! Everybody chill! Everybody chill! 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 Oh, my God! My wife's going to be so pissed at how many new jerseys are in the closet. Guys, dude, thank you. Thank you. Action Dan.
Football is finally back. Thank you for the live stream, bro.
Oh, my
Time
God.
for Chargers football.
Thank you. 300. That may be a record. $300 holla. Easton Stick on the run. It's going to hit his man, DJ Chark, for the first down. DJ Chark, 15 yards, first down, Chargers. And that was a beautifully placed ball just in reach of DJ Chark over the head of the defender. Chark showing off the speed. Oh, just through the hands of a DB as well. Almost intercepted. Chark able to bring it in, but oh, it's out of bounds. It'll be second down coming up. Action Dan.
Going
Thank
to
you,
be a special
guys.
time
Oh,
for
my
us all.
God. We're like a minute into this game, and y'all going to make me freaking lose it. Here comes a carry on second down. It's Patterson. Patterson stopped at the line. It'll be 3rd and long.
We are so
Tara!
bad. Smirking face, smirking face, smirking face.
Guys, thank you, everybody. Action $300 holla. Guys, please give him some love. We're circling right back around to Pegasus here in a second, too. My God, dudes. Thank you so much, everybody. I literally have no words right now. Thank you, everybody. 3rd and 10 Chargers. It'll be trips at the top of the screen. Easton Stick steps back, fires sideline, and incomplete. Chargers likely have to punt here. Score is 0-0 with 10 minutes, and Easton Stick holding that hand. Hopefully he's okay. They zoomed in on it. Maybe it's nothing. Guys, thank you. Action Dan, truly, man, thank you so much. Pegasus, Tara, my God. Austin, thank you so much. Gifting the sub. Appreciate that, man. Lachi, welcome to the fold. Joe Alexander, Pegasus has to be director's laundry. Director, I swear, just a second. Congrats, director. Hey, we got our guy Saul working in the background here, man.
Well, I was gonna wait Will later, but nothing better than my guy director speechless. Can't wait to watch the season with you.
Oh my God, dudes. No return here. Easton Stick is holding his hand. We got to see what's going on here. We might be seeing Luis Perez a little bit sooner than we expected. Oh my God. And here comes everybody. Dude, everybody chill. Oh my God. Oh my God. Action Dan, thank you so much again, man. Austin, thank you. Joe Alexander, thank you. Constellation Pegasus dropped another hundy saying, gonna be a special time for us all. Thank you, my man. I don't even think that's the last one. Tara, thank you so much. Absolutely unnecessary. The mods, man, you guys already do enough around here. Thank you. We're in commercial break right now. Thank you, guys. My God. Thank you. Tara, thank you. Pegasus, thank you. Tara says we are so back. We are so back, baby. We are so back. There's going to be 1,000 people jumping on stream seeing an emotional director. BC! Pegasus, thank you so much, man. Tara, thank you so much. Action Dan, thank you guys so much. Absolutely insane the support we're seeing. First game of the season. Thank you, everybody. Truly, bottom of my heart, thank you, everybody. BC coming right back says, well, I was going to wait till later, but nothing better than my guy director, speechless. Can't wait to watch the season with you. BC! Please, everybody, give these guys some love, man. It truly does mean the world. It truly does go a long way in supporting my platform and what I do here, guys. Thank you so, so much. Truly, thank you so much. BC, thank you. Thank you, guys. Tara, Pegasus, Action Dan. Y'all, thank you. I can't even tell you guys. Oh, my God, dude. I'm having a hard time even keeping up now, man. Esteban! Esteban with the Undy. We told you we got you back for all the love and the fact that you bring this many fans together. We love the commentary. Go Bolts. Guys, I do this anyway. I go to a bar. I bug everybody with my Chargers hype and sometimes commentary. Now we just got a place to put all these words, man. I appreciate all the love, everybody. That's Devon. Thank you so much, man. Give him some love, dudes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I literally don't know what to say. I don't deserve it. I thank you. I thank you so much.
The fact that you bring this many fans together.
Here comes the run.
Go Bolts.
5 yards by the Seattle Seahawks. They'll be at the 25. Guys, thank you so, so much. Joe Alexander, by the end of the stream, director's going to afford a suite for the members. Yeah, no freaking kidding, dude. We'll be out there partying, and they'll zoom in on director with a $100 holla sign. D-Sarge, $10 holla.
Chargers football is back, baby. High voltage sign, high voltage sign, high voltage sign, high voltage
D-Sarge,
sign.
thank you,
high
dude. Here
voltage
comes the
sign.
next play. Chargers on defense. It'll be a handoff to 25. 25 breaking the first tackle. Be finally taken down after a pickup of close to 20 yards. And the Seahawks will be at midfield 50-yard line. It's McIntosh, who, if I remember correctly, had a pretty good season last year. Sarge, thank you. Lachie came back and re-gifted, man. Lachie got gifted a sub, and he went back and threw it down fivefold, dude. Thank you, Lachie. Thank you so much. Lachie McQueen, thank you so much. Congratulations to all new subs, man. Thank you so much for joining the crew. Here comes the next carry by McIntosh. He'll fight for a couple extra yards, but there is a flag down at the 50. Might be a hold by the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome somewhat, Solo. Welcome, Garone. Welcome, Bobby Solo. Or Bobby's already a member. We got Knight. We got Lowy. We got Golden today. Congratulations, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for all of the love and support out there, man. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Lachie, thank you so much. 5 gifted subs. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The Chargers are going to be the ones that end up getting penalized on that play. No? No, it's not. It's 1st and 20. I thought I saw the guy pointing in the other direction. It'll be 1st and 20. Seahawks, Sam Howell at the 35-yard line. Truly, guys, thank you. Here comes Howell. He's going to be flushed out. Fires underneath to his running back in the flat. Number 36 takes it a couple of yards, and it'll be 2nd and long. It was Helani. And Tui Pelotu, I think, was out there in coverage. Either way, he gets to the running back and stops him from getting anything extra. Wow, guys, thank you, man. I got to get a blood pressure machine or something on here. My watch has got to be telling me, hey, man, chill. We're not even halfway. Sensational with the $2 says it's something. Hey, man, dude, appreciate everyone just being here, man. I would be just as hype if everyone was just showing up and we were all hyping up the Chargers together, man. Absolutely insane all the love we've seen so early today, dude. Thank you so much, everybody. Here comes Sam Howell. All the edge rushers get free, and it's a screen designed for 25 McIntosh, and they get absolutely demolished. That's going to be our guy, Scott Matlock, that gets in there. Hand on the jersey. Half that jersey was ripped away as the Chargers closed in on McIntosh. That's going to be a loss of a couple yards. Blown up pass behind the line of scrimmage. And the Chargers are looking great on defense to start this game off. Who was the guy that wrapped up McIntosh? Nice speed and power on this man. Of course, that was going to be Scott Matlock at first, but was it 93 that I saw? 93 is a Boygby, right? No, that's Tito. That's Tito. That's right. Tito got in there. Oh, my God, dudes. Here comes Howell. 3rd and 18. He'll take off on foot, and no way he's going to get the first down here. He's tackled after a pickup of maybe 5. It's going to be 4th and 12. And the Chargers defense does their job. Man, dudes, that defense is actually looking pretty insane. Nicholas Petrelli, is that how you say it? Comes into 2. I'm worried about Alt's strength. We'll have to continue monitoring him and seeing how he does. How many more drives they get, I don't know. But I would say offensive line, maybe not a bad idea to get a first quarter or so in to help them synchronize a little bit. Thank you so much for the $5 or the $2 haul there, my man. Mark McKeever coming in. Welcome to the cast. Thank you guys so much. My God. Y'all, dude, thank you. I literally am coming off a high right now, man. Estevan and Terra and BC and Pegasus and maybe the record in action, Dan, guys. You guys literally, thank you so much. Absolutely bonkers the support so far. I think that kicks at the 1. Ooh, Chargers and Easton Stick going to be starting long field right. Look at that. The zone working right here, man. Hey, a couple of pointers for you guys out there. If you guys have what are the 2 things right nowadays? It's a Chromecast, and I just got this working right before I got on stream. It's the Fire Stick. If you guys have a Fire Stick as well, you can download the Zone. Like, they have an app for those applications. And you can actually just cast from your phone if you have a Chromecast. But quite literally, you can just control it from the Fire Stick, and that's the way I'm going to be watching football all year, right? I'm gonna be avoiding some pretty steep prices and just going straight from the Fire Stick. Because you literally turn on the ExpressVPN app on the Fire Stick, and then you go straight over to the Zone, and everything works flawlessly. Again, I'm going to update the video just before kickoff of that Sunday. I'm going to test everything out on that Thursday night football game just to, again, reassure myself that everything's working. But it's been working for me so far the entire preseason, including the Hall of Fame game. So let's go, man. Thoughts on YouTube TV? I love the idea of them doing what they're doing, but it's just it's too pricey right now, man. I can't. I don't feel good about it, is what I'm going to say. You know, football is meant to be enjoyed by everybody, not just people with a whole bunch of cash that they can blow a utility bill every single month on football, right? What we have going on right now, I think, is between like $20 and $50 a month, and that's something I'm willing to do for football. But $200 plus a month, I just can't get behind it. And this is something I've been using a lot, even before I did the channel. I've been using this for a long. It's changed a little bit here and there, like the process and how to get in or whatever. But this is what I've been using since I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Long time. Definitely the one. 1 minute delay on Fire Stick. I'll take it though. I'll definitely take it. That's definitely something that, in my opinion, is worth it, especially for games that are not the Chargers. Oh, my God, Robert. Oh, my God, dudes. And this is Robert's first time, like, dude, just dropping in casually on a $100 holla, man. Thank you so much, Robert. First game of the season, and we're on freaking fire, man. Thank you. Vidal not in uniform? Okay. We'll see who's out there. I was really hoping to see a Vidal. Robert with the $100 holla. Appreciate everything you do for the Bolt Fam Bolt Up. I'm just here chilling, man. I'm just here chilling with you guys. Thank you so much. Here comes the run and almost tackled for a safety. The Chargers be lucky to go to second down here on the 1 yard line. Guys, thank you so much.
Bolt Fam. Bolt Up, high voltage sign, high voltage sign, high voltage
Bro,
sign.
Robert, thank you, dude. Give him some love in the chat, man. I literally cannot believe it. Thank you so much. You still get Red Zone with the Zone? Yeah, you do. With Game Pass. And I think at this point, you can actually just buy Game Pass without even having to buy the Zone, which is insane to me. I'm going to be testing that out, too, right before. Put the score on screen. Oh, thank you so much. Here comes the pass underneath to number 41. I think that's a backup tight end. Is that Luke Benson? The Chargers will have a third down in and around the 6 yard line. So they can convert now without being backed up against the wall. But definitely interesting to see this team and how they're going to be operating on offense behind Greg Roman, etc. Austin Ward with the 20. Thank you so much, man. Won't be able to watch any non-national TV games for working class. I know. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. And that the way they have NFL Game Pass like formatted, it's beautiful. It's literally like Netflix for NFL, right? That's the way it should be. It's a modern age. Let's get with it, right? Here comes the screen, and a nice spin there by Patterson. He'll be taken down inside the 10. Chargers need to punt. It was a tough, long field there anyway. Austin Ward with the 20. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude. Give him some love, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm grabbing guys a score right now, by the way. Game cost. Give me 1 second here, guys. I want to get you guys the score, if that's okay. I'm talking about that's definitely okay. Here comes the punt by the Chargers. J.K. Scott, who gave Director a little fist bump while I was at camp, is going to be at the 40-yard lines where they're going to be starting. See about getting you guys a score right now. Where I had it? Or? Yeah. There we go. How's that looking? Cool. And then I can take this screen right here and still get my roster numbers. Perfect. Austin Ward, thank you guys. Again, we're in commercial break right now. You guys can kind of see what's going on behind me. Commercial break. The Chargers will be back on defense, and the defense has been absolutely friggin' fantastic so far, man. Unbelievably consistent defense to start this game off. Josh M with the $5 Bolt Up. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis and had the hat man stroke? Dude, what the heck are you talking about? Josh? Actually, I can't heart that one. No! What? did I just see? That's insane to me. Yo. I'm going to have to sleep that one off, as a matter of fact. Crazy times we live in. Jeez, Josh. We got to get you to church, dude. Somewhat Solo with the 5 gifted subs. What's up, dude? Hey, this is a train, is it not? Right? There was one gifted solo at the top, and then another 5, and then another 5. Thank you guys so much. Dude, passing it on, man. Y'all are some Class A bolted up citizens out there, dude. Thank you so much there, Somewhat Solo. You guys are awesome. Everybody, welcome. All the new crew members, welcome to the fold. If you guys want to see what you get as a member, I think the first thing is bragging rights, right? And the second thing is you guys got some pretty cool emotes down here. You guys get a little badge saying you're a supporter of the channel. Guys, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Y'all been absolutely unbelievably supportive today. I truly do appreciate it. KC, you got Thomas, we got D. Lloyd. I know some of these guys are already members. We got Derek. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the fold here, man. Rat Roll with the 19 says, go Bolts, love you, director. Thanks for the coverage. Oh, absolutely, man. It's literally my honor and privilege to be here with you guys, man. Man, dude! I'm blessed, man. Chase, I'm blessed, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I love the Chargers so much. That's why I'm here, man. And to have the honor and to have the opportunity to do this as a gig, man, like quite literally is a huge blessing because of you guys. Thank you. And we have another one coming in from Chase. $100 holla. Chargers football. We're back, baby. Enough talk. Let's bring the thunder. Who's got it better than us? Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Chase, thank you, man. Here comes another run to the left side. Seahawks and absolutely blown up. Was that Dayan Henley? And Dean Leonard absolutely demolished. Was that number 25, McIntosh again? Who McIntosh, a really good running back, stood no chance there. Dayan Henley. Is that correct? Yes, and Dean Leonard blow that one up. Chase with the $100 holla, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Big love to Chase in the chat, man. I appreciate the love, man. Who's got it better than us? Who's got it better than us? Who's got better the director right now, man? Jeez, freaking Lewis. Here comes a pass underneath. It's going to be Jackson Smith and Jigba, who picks up the first down. Jackson Smith, maybe a bit of a disappointing season in the eyes of Seattle Seahawks fans. Some would say it's akin to the Quentin Johnston experience for the Chargers. But this year, both wide receivers trying to bounce back in their second year and prove their high draft capital worth. Guys, thank you so much. Chase, another $100 holla. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Y'all are absolutely bonkers right now. Now's the time with the 43. Welcome back, Bolts. Let's go, baby.
Chargers
Thank
football.
you, guys.
We're back,
Thank
baby.
you.
Enough talk.
Here comes
Let's
the
bring on
carry
the
up the
thunder.
middle. It's
Who's got
McIntosh.
it
He'll
better
be
than US?
wrapped up.
Nobody.
It looks like Jasir Taylor and Dayan Henley were the ones to bring him down, but not before the first down was picked up. It'll be first down, Seattle. Chargers defense looking great so far, but giving up a few more first downs this drive. Now at the 50, let's see if they can lock it in. We got guys like Henley out there, Tooley still out there at edge. We got JT on top. We got number 24 on top. Lots of Chargers, big names still on the field, including our starting nickel, Jasir Taylor. Here comes Sam Howell on first down at the 50, and Tooley's going to get home. Oh, but doesn't wrap him up. It's going to be Howell spinning out of it and throwing it out of bounds. It'll be second down. Tooley Tuipulotu almost brought down Sam Howell for what would have been a 10-yard loss. Instead, Sam Howell luckily slips out of the tackle and throws it out of bounds. But Tooley, no shot by their right tackle to slow him down. He's going to be a problem in the NFL this season, man. The Chargers, who are likely going to be rushing 3 of their 4 edge rushers a majority of the time, have 3 or 4 really, really good ones in Bosa, Mack, Tuipulotu, and now Bud Dupree. Absolutely insane. And they're going to say a missed face mask in the comments as well. Seattle gets away with another one. Tooley trying to get another hand on a sack there, and it's going to be a deep ball down the middle and overthrown. Looking for number 19. It'll be incomplete. The Chargers now looking at a 3rd and 10 on defense. Can they get off the field here midfield? The Chargers looking like a completely new defense when they approach that section of the field, right? I think it's happened the last couple of times. You get close to midfield or just inside midfield, they kind of turn things on. Let's see if they can close it out in this drive. Oh, let's go. Fabian coming back with the 5 says, you need to come watch a game in my boat lounge. Someday, my friend, someday. You got a sick setup over there, too, man. I'm not going to lie. Guys, thank you so much. It's not on YouTube TV. Why? I don't understand why they do that. It's so expensive to begin with. Do I have a Discord? Yes. The link is in the description, I do believe. Here comes Sam Howell. Lots of pressure. Pocket collapses. He'll take off on foot, and he'll pick up the first down. Sam Howell, sneakily a fast quarterback. Didn't see much time. Was it the Washington Commanders that he was with previously? Or was it the Colts? I don't remember. Either way, man. Gets the first down there, and now the Chargers looking to bend but not break here on this defensive effort as the Seattle Seahawks are where at? Like the 40-yard line in Chargers territory. I can't find the link. I was pretty sure I had it in the description, right? Yeah, Discord link is in the description. At least it should be. Big love, everybody. Big love. Here comes Sam Howell, sideline complete to JSN. And it'll be 5 yards and a second and medium coming up. In coverage was Dean Leonard playing the perimeter on this drive. Guys, thank you so much. It was the Commanders? That's right. Who was the one on the Colts? The backup of the Colts, everyone was hoping to get some time. Of course, Anthony Richardson took that job and ran with it. But, yeah, Sam Howell, I think they were really high on him with the Commanders as well. They were hoping that he could be a franchise guy. I think, honestly, he's not making a bad backup so far. Chargers defense has looked really good. And despite that, Howell is driving with this possession. Now from the 30-yard line, Howell trying to escape the pocket. He's going to float it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 4 coming up from the 30-yard line. How did I do this before? Oh, that's how. Hang on, guys. I'm going to put this up here, then move it over so I can just check numbers when I need them. That's how I used to do it. Sorry, guys. We're still getting our legs, our sea legs situated. Here comes Sam Howell on 3rd down. He's going to throw it over to the sideline, brought in by number 19. That's going to be Jake Bobo, wide receiver out of Duke. And it'll be a first down, Seattle. They are definitely driving now. Okay, so we'll bring this down. This here. Might be time to get another monitor. And throw this down here. Okay, cool. I think we're all set now. You say Sean Merriman is in SoFi right now? That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Jason, member frame, I said, thank you for being live. I had to work tonight, but I'm not going to miss a live director show. Jason, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Red, remember, for 35 months, going strong. Let's go. Is it me or Dad's lagging a little bit? It's working pretty good on my end here. You guys can kind of see it working in the background via the reflection. Everyone's always telling me to move my head. Yeah, this year we're going 100%. Hopefully, on the DAZN today, or this season. Will I be copping Madden 25? Oh, yes, I will. I got that thing pre-ordered a long time ago. We're good to go, baby. I'm excited, man. I mean, it's not going to be the highest regards in terms of overall for the Chargers this season, but just wait until mid-season, that after we start winning some games and seeing some guys pop, I think we're going to see a pretty good football team by mid-year. So, to recap, the Chargers-Seahawks, no score at the end of the first quarter. We're in a commercial break right now. No score at the end of the first quarter. Chargers' defense has looked absolutely fantastic. Offense looks like they're still working on their rhythm a little bit. They still got some things to sort out. And with a drive where the Seattle Seahawks could be scoring here, we may see a change on who's going to be out there on the field. Maybe Sam Howell finishes out this drive. Maybe the Chargers come out with a different defense. I would have to assume they finish this drive out, and then maybe we'll be seeing some new quarterback play out there. I would expect to see Max Duggan here pretty soon, as well as brand new Chargers quarterback via the UFL and Luis Perez. Dude won MVP in the XFL 2 seasons ago, had a great season last year in the UFL, and is considered a gem by many UFL fans to the Chargers in terms of backup quarterback. So much so that they're thinking he could end up being Chargers QB2 by the start of the season, the regular season. So we got to keep an eye on number 11. Number 11 is going to be Luis Perez, who likely is going to get some work in the fourth quarter, maybe second half of the third, if I had to take a guess. What do you guys feel about Luis Perez? I went and posted some of his highlights, and I got to tell you, man, I was pretty impressed. They're showing Jim Harbaugh, only head coach in NFL history to reach conference championship in first 3 seasons. It's pretty impressive. Everywhere Jim Harbaugh has been, he's found success pretty immediately. But like I said in my game preview, don't expect to see too much in terms of what he's hoping to roll out with in the regular season. He keeps everything pretty close to the vest. Here comes a carry. Looks like a new running back out here. We got Dreads, number 81. Is that correct? 81 at running back. We got the wackiest numbers out here in the preseason. Who's number 81? Oh, no, that's Laviska Shenault. They got Laviska Shenault. So a wide receiver or running back hybrid. You don't see very many of those in the NFL. He takes a carry there, a couple of yards. I would say, 5 yards on that carry. And we're looking at a 2nd and 5 from Seattle. At the Chargers 14. Chargers 14. Insane. And is it still Sam Howell out there? Can't quite tell. It'll be another carry. Is it McIntosh again? He's going to slip and go down around the line of scrimmage. They're going to say a pickup of 1. And the Chargers, again, trying to bend, not break here, are going to look at a 3rd and 4 from the 13-yard line. Luis Perez won't play this game is my guess. It could be true. It might just be the other 2 quarterbacks, but I'm hoping to see some reps. Because, he is pretty fresh coming in. But he's got some serious upside if you're looking for a new backup quarterback, in which we're hearing Jim Harbaugh gave him a good talking to. He called out the backup quarterbacks, and here we are seeing some reps in preseason game 1. Was a killer in the UFL. Yeah, we're hearing a lot of good things about him. Here comes Sam Howell. He'll fire over the middle, and nice move by number 38, who's going to take it in for a touchdown, Seattle. Who is that man? He is fast. Looks like a tight end, perhaps. Number 38 is going to be Bradley Russell, a tight end, 6'3" out of Colorado. And he is definitely a fast, athletic tight end. Gave us a nice move at the line. And that's going to be a touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown, Seattle. Which, again, don't worry too much about the score in these games. We're kind of hoping to see some flashes from different position groups. And right now, edge is looking as good as advertised. Corners are looking a lot better than I had expected. DBs, linebacker. Defense really is popping so far in the first quarter of this game. I would love to see a bit of improvement from the offense here in quarter 2 and beyond. Start streaming on Kick? I want to go where the people are. It's more about community for me. You know what I mean? Maybe one day, but I don't know. We'll see. Josh with the 5 says, with Joey Bosa being injury prone, what are your thoughts on possibly signing Phillips to pair up with Khalil Mack? I think the Chargers right now are so deep at edge. If something were to happen, we've got some seriously good depth that it could carry us the rest of the season. Now, if something crazy were to happen, which again, knock on wood on everybody, then maybe we can start considering some other talent. But right now, even some of the depth guys that we've been seeing, I forget the name of the other edge rusher that was impressing me. I think we'll be okay. Rumph has been looking good in camp. Was it Brash? Yeah, who's also looking pretty impressive. Morris Brash. Definitely carry us a little bit there. And thank you so much, Josh, for the $5 hollow, man. Appreciate you. It's the Joe Show. Is that true? Only 15 yards total. Man. Is that what we're really looking at right now? 15 yards? Oh, that is definitely not good for the offense. And again, I just want to see, because at this point you can really only evaluate individual position groups, right? Because I don't expect the Chargers to be rolling out too much of their system and plays, because, that's kind of showing your hand before the actual games that count roll around. But individual success and effort of these players is definitely something to monitor too, because that is going to translate once we do see those plays unfold in the regular season. What game am I going to? Right now, the plan is definitely the Saints. The Saints game is definitely what we're looking at, which is definitely it could be pretty fun. Could be pretty fun. Let's set this up a little bit better. There we go. Khalil Mack being interviewed on the sideline right now. What my honest thoughts on what the Chargers record will be, I think quite honestly, if you had to put like a bet down, if it got into my head, I'll probably say we're a 10-win team this year. Because you also got to take a look at the schedule. That's a big part of that. Return, not too shabby, but tons of flags on the return. I have to wait and see who it's on. Tons and tons of flags on that return. I think it was once again Jalen Gill who brought it back. Got to wait and see where this is going to be spotted. You go into the Harbaugh Bowl, that's going to be a good one, man. That's going to be a very good one. I'm personally super excited to see what happens in that game. Trying to go to the Ravens game? Yeah, that's going to be a really, really fun one, man. I think that would have been my choice if it weren't for travel commitment on those days. You know what I mean? No word yet on the penalties on that return. But it looks like the Chargers are lining up inside the 10. Easton Stick still out there at quarterback. We're taking a look. I think offensive line, I do still see Joe Alt out there. I'd be shocked to see Rashawn Slater. I'm going to take a look at Joe Alt on this one. He got a nice help from the guard there. And oh, it's tipped and into the hands of the Seattle Seahawks. It's Kobe Bryant, who's going to bring it back inside the red zone. Easton Stick looks shocked. It was in and out of the hands of Hayden Hurst, and Hurst is hobbled coming back to the sideline. I mean, he's running under his own power. He looks okay for the most part, but is shaken up, and oh, man. Hayden Hurst took a nasty shot to his back, bent backwards a little bit, and he was grabbing at the back of his thigh, I think, before running off the field under his own power, but that's not good. That's Chargers tight end 1 right there. That was a tough break for Easton, but even tougher break for Hayden Hurst, man. Hopefully the Chargers didn't lose their tight end there, man. That's scary. Here comes McIntosh plowing his way forward for 5 yards. Now the Seattle Seahawks are in scoring position once again at the 15-yard line. Yeah, so what happened on that play is that it was deflected off the top of the hands or the fingertips of Hayden Hurst, and it bounced right into the hand of a defender. Parm breakout season. We could see it. But they need a blocker. And as bad of a blocker as Hayden Hurst can be in terms of run blocking, he is a fantastic pass blocker. Yeah, that wasn't a great pass. Not going to lie. Here comes the next carry. It's McIntosh. Nice move to get a yard. And now we're looking at a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5 in the Chargers' 15-yard line. I'm seeing the chat already. Yeah, man, you guys are looking for a new quarterback already. It might be time. It might be another drive or two. We'll have to wait and see. Here to finally see what Max Duggan can do in the NFL game. We'll probably see a lot more running, which is crazy because Easton Stick's been the runner guy, but Duggan can also be a capable mobile quarterback. Okay, with Duggan going in at this point, yeah, I feel you guys. I feel you. It's going to be Howell stepping back, and he's going to hit his running back in the flat. And the Chargers trying their best to stop it from converting. And the ref looked like it was short of the first down, but he did a little shimmy indicating for a first down there. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Seahawks at the 10-yard line. Much love, Price. Yeah, don't worry too much about a preseason game in terms of score. We're looking for individual effort. And right now, again, the defense really does continue to shine. Despite the first down there, everybody was on the receiver or on the ball carrier as he made his way for a first down there. Lucky to pick that one up. Here comes number 36. He'll juke to the outside. Nice move. Touchdown. Seattle. Looks like Kalani took it in for 6, and the Chargers down 14 now at the start of the second quarter. Getting a little sketch out here, man. Super Bowl contenders or not? I mean, it's preseason, so we definitely don't have an answer for that quite yet. But I'll tell you what, if we come off to a slow start in the first 2 weeks of the season, then I'll say maybe there's a little bit of worry because we have 2 pretty easy games to start off the year. But right now, preseason doesn't worry me too much. I'm just looking again for individual talent and effort. So far, defense is looking absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Can we steal Flacco from the Colts for our backup? I heard a lot of people saying they were hoping for... was that missed, by the way? I think they may have missed the extra point. They were talking about... they're re-showing the Hayden Hurst injury. I hope he's okay. Easton Stick looks pissed. Rightfully so. What was I going to say? What did I miss? Oh, yeah. Everyone's hoping that we sign Tannehill to be the backup, which is definitely not a bad idea if you're in that position. Chargers have money right now, too. So we'll have to wait and see how they feel about the backup quarterbacks as we go into preseason, because right now I know there's a lot of Chargers fans that are probably hoping for a little bit more quality of play from the backup QB. If Hurst is injured, we need to... I don't know if I'll go that far yet, but yeah, it wasn't something I was happy to see. Kind of a fluke play, but one that could have been avoided. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing that. So, yeah, let's see some 88s in the chat for our guy Hayden Hurst, though, man. We hope he's okay. Want to make sure Hayden Hurst is able to make his way back sooner rather than later. Completely forgot about these. Let me see. Yeah, baby. Okay, we're back. I was like, do we even have the mixer plugged in? Nah, we're stretching our legs here week 1. Preseason Chargers, Seattle Seahawks. Mascot. Oh man. Thank you guys for the 88s. Yeah, we certainly hope he's okay. Hey, I know we haven't drafted one in the past couple of years, but I almost guarantee that we're going to be picking up some tight end talent over the next couple of years. And again, I do believe Hayden Hurst is going to be pretty great if he, again, is going to be playing this season, hopefully the full season. But, I mean, you guys got guys like Christian Loveland and that Notre Dame tight end coming in next season. Like, there's some good talent. It's not a bad tight end draft next year. And Colston Loveland, to me, if we're in position, I mean, that would be so hype. I know Jim Harbaugh would be ecstatic to have him on this team. I want Colston Loveland and Donovan Edwards from Michigan next season. Those are my 2 Michigan guys. I know everybody, but everybody chill. Everybody chill. It's just preseason. We're looking for individual talent and effort. And again, so far, the offensive line showing some nice prowess. Defense looking crazy good. And we saw a couple of nice things from DJ Chark as well, so not too bad. Vaughn coming with a $2 a stick is no. We're not. But at the same time, we got to understand preseason is the environment to sort this kind of stuff out. You know what I mean? Here comes the return. It's Gill who brings it in inside the 30, and we are looking at a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Brazil. Yeah, no, I answered that, Brazil. It's mostly because it's easier to find people on YouTube, and for me, it's more about just getting as many hype people in the same room cheering on the Chargers. I don't know. Sketchy stuff. Let's go get Billy Volek. Matthew Dahl, 39 months. It's been a while since you direct to. These refs suck. So he's bolt up, baby. Yeah, bolt up. We're hoping to see a new quarterback here soon. There's going to be a Option play there by Easton Stick. It'll be a handoff to Spiller, which, interestingly enough, Spiller gets the reps in the second quarter. It was Patterson who started the first quarter at running back. Now we're seeing what Spiller has to offer at running back. Joe Alt still in at right tackle for the Chargers. I think I just saw him in at right guard, actually. Here comes the next carry by Spiller, and he's absolutely dropped. Dude, that's Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy, the stud rookie, just blew that play up. And the Chargers now looking at a 3rd and 10. Yeah, dude, Byron Murphy, absolutely insane talent. Drops Isaiah Spiller at the line. It's a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Yeah, it might be a quick 3 and out. We got to see if Easton Stick has one in the chamber. Come on, man. We got Quentin Johnston at the top of the screen. Easton steps back, looks. He's escaping the pocket to the left side, fires, and it's batted down. And it's incomplete. Ball goes out of bounds. It's a 4th and 10. 4th and 10. Ugh. Easton Stick struggling in his first preseason game of the year. Again, we have 2 other backup quarterbacks. Don't know if Luis Perez has suited up this game. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some time for him, but also Max Duggan yet to see some time in this game. The Chargers in the past, again, this is a new regime, a new team, have had Easton Stick play out entire games before, but we're not quite sure if that's what's going to happen here. And nice punt by J.K. Scott. Not a lot of room for Eskridge. And it's going to be a nice punt. Seattle's going to start in and around the 26-yard line. Go crazy on us tomorrow. Again, it's preseason. If anything, guys, like, the defense, I'm so stoked, dude. If there was one guy that really stood out to me in the first quarter, Thule was a friggin' beast. And honestly, the defensive backs were playing pretty well, too. That's going to be something that I hope translates into the regular season. I've had nightmares. I've been a lack of sleep because of my anxiety towards the DBs this season. And so far, they're not looking too bad. At least in the first quarter. Bring Rivers back. That'd be so sick. We were always hoping to see that, right? Rivers and Herbert. Bryce, we might have the best punter in the league. Yeah, baby. Is Fouts available? Why don't we just throw a helmet on Harbaugh, man? We saw him running some drills with those receivers this year. Rivers, Herbert, and Harbaugh for the Chargers quarterback depth chart. That'd be insane. This preseason, though, both fans of the end. Yeah. We're in commercial break right now, by the way. Commercial break. Speaking of which, halftime, I'm going to give you guys a quick commercial break so I can stretch my legs. We have an updated... I'll show you guys exactly how I'm watching the game. And again, I think I'm going to update this video one more time before kickoff on ExpressVPN so you guys can see the methods. The methods to my madness. How we're getting the games, which we are watching right now. Bart Starr. Y'all are reaching real deep into the classic hat. That was the biggest thing that I was hoping to see with the offense today, though. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to see a little bit more from the rushing attack. If we're being transparent, like I was hoping to see a little bit more, but again, we have to wait and see. And what's crazy is that even on that drive, we saw Joe Alt out there. I don't know if I saw Rashawn Slater. I think Alt was in at guard for a second there. Johnny Unitas. But I think at this point, it definitely would not be a bad idea to see Duggan in there. And again, maybe they don't have Luis Perez suited up. Which would make sense that Easton Stick plays out at least the entire first half for the Chargers. But you never know, man. We were hearing about Jim Harbaugh calling out the quarterback position in terms of the backups. This could be the kick in the pants that ushers in some change. Here comes McIntosh, who spins out of the initial tackle, and he'll be brought down after a gain of like 9. McIntosh has been pretty slick, man. I'm not going to lie. Dude has looked awesome. Who made the tackle there? It was Hinton. Hinton made the tackle there. Okay, Hinton made the tackle, so he's a Michigan alumni. Here comes 2nd and 2. It's Howell. He's going to throw it to the outside, and it's a first down. Young brings it in, and here come the Seattle Seahawks at the 50-yard line just about. No, 43, at the 43-yard line. Put Joe Alt at quarterback. If you put him anywhere outside of position, he played tight end in high school. And he's pretty fast. Like, he's freakishly fast for his position. Who knows if that works out, right? We've seen it in the past. Here comes the blown up pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's incomplete. VPN NFL games are not making sense. Please help us try to do this. Okay, I'll show you guys the video at halftime. And then, again, I will be updating it to make the process hopefully a little bit clearer. Because you only have to set it up once. That's the beautiful thing about the process. Like, quite literally, I just turn it on every Sunday now. It takes a little bit of effort to get it set up. But after that, you're good to go. So don't worry about it. I'll get you guys taken care of. Here comes the Seattle Seahawks, 2nd and 10. Currently at the 44-yard line. Chargers defense trying to get there, and it's going to be a low throw to the outside, incomplete. Coverage was, I think Tareeb's still out there. 3rd and 10 coming up. Who's that giant human being, number 51 on the line? Holy crap, Seattle. That dude's a beast. And 78. So Jasir Taylor's still out there at corner. We got JT Woods in at safety. Who's playing in the box right now, I think. I can't quite tell. Sam Howell steps back. Lots of heat. Chargers sent the house and they got home. Yo, 5 or 6 different bolts in for the sack. Woo! And Sam Howell gets taken down. I think it was Troy Dye that got credited with the sack, but there was like 6 of these dudes on him. No, it was JT Woods' first contact and then cleaned up by a couple of Chargers. Oh, my goodness, dudes. Dye and JT Woods make a move, and Sam Howell gets taken down for the sack. Let's go, baby. Dye is a beast. Yeah, I hear he's a special teams expert as well, so he'll likely be making the roster. Was that engaged, Jay? It felt like it, dude. And there's going to be a touchback there for the Chargers. We'll be starting 20-yard line. And they'll be back on offense after a short break here. Let's go, dudes. Finally, Minter defense shows itself, and it's not the first time either, Golden. We got ourselves a nice sneak peek during the joint practice with the Rams. He looked like his defense was one of the best top tier in the league, which is crazy because that's what we were hoping to see the last 3 years with Brandon Staley. But all of a sudden, this Jesse Minter steps in, and we're starting to see the light, man. We got a good roster. We got a good system. Things are starting to work out. Sick remains in game. Yes, he does. Here's the pitch. It's Elijah Dotson who tries to turn the corner, and there's a fleet of Seattle Seahawks that stop him from progressing past 3 yards. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 coming up from the 22-yard line. Am I able to show the game on Discord? Probably not. We try to tread carefully just to make sure we stick around as long as possible, right? Who win one preseason game? Again, I'm not too worried, but I do want to see more from the offense. Defense, I've been ecstatic with. The offense, I need to see some shine, right? Some flash. Quentin Johnson in motion to the top of the screen. Easton stick fires underneath. It's Dotson, and Dotson picks up 4 or 5 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 3 coming up. 3 yards to convert. We got to figure something out on offense. It's a lot of passing underneath. I need to keep an eye on Quentin Johnston as well. I want to see Quentin operate in the way that he was successful at TCU. Joe Alt still in at tackle. We got Brendan Rice. Donald Parham in. See if somebody here can make a play. Come on, dude. Easton Stick. Come on, man. I know it's been tough so far. Let's get this first down. I need to see more reps on offense. Easton fires under pressure, and he throws it to Brendan Rice, who had 3 DBs on him. It's incomplete. 4th and 4 coming up. And here come the boos, man. You can hear boos in SoFi Stadium right now. The announcer says Joe Alt looked really good there, though. I'd love to see a replay of Joe Alt, but I mean, that's good, right? We needed to see something from Joe Alt, but I need to see the offense move the ball. I need to see that Joe Alt block be used proper to move the ball. Here comes the punt. And this one is going to take a bounce inside the 30. It'll be received, and down he goes. Oh, man. Tried to make something happen. Down he goes inside the 30. Chase with a $10 holla. What's up, Chase? At this point, I'd almost rather see Staley come back before Stick. Oh, just kidding, but maybe. Nah. That's funny, but nah. It's been too soon, right? Our memories are too fresh. Memories way too fresh. That's going to be a story, though, man. Thank you so much for the $10 holla, dude. That's going to be a story, though, after this game. You guys looking for my post-game reaction? One of the things you'll see, by the way, I'm going to be live on Bleacher Report right after this game is over. But you guys want to see some storylines this week? It's definitely going to be backup
At this
QB.
point, I'd almost rather see Staley come back before Stick. Lol. Just kidding, but maybe.
Just kidding, but maybe. Option play gets blown up by the Chargers. Once again, defense looking fantastic. Who was it? Ty Shelby gets in there for the sack, I guess. I think it was a QB run that was blown up. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Chargers defense has been just so good today. Who am I looking at right now? Matlock in. Can't quite tell who's at the edge right now. I see Still in on the outside, I do believe. Here comes Sam Howell on 2nd and long. And the pressure almost gets home and knocked away. J.T. Woods making another play. Last drive gets in there for the quarterback sack. This time gets a hand in there for the pass disruption. And we're looking at a 3rd and 12 all of a sudden. I mean, J.T., he's been turning some heads right now too. Trying to develop a crossing route there. Nothing could develop there as the Chargers coverage looked really good. And the pressure, once again, forcing an early throw and a Chargers defensive play, an effort that looks like it's really coming into its own. 3rd and 12. Sam Howell. He steps back, fires to the sideline, and it is dropped by number 19. And it's going to be Dean Leonard. Man, Dean Leonard's mouthpiece fell out of his mouth, and it's yellow. I thought it was a flag, dude. I was about to lose it. I was like, how is that a flag? Oh, okay, it's his mouthpiece. Nicely defended by Dean Leonard, and it's a 4th and 12 and punting unit coming out for the Seattle Seahawks. Let's go. Defense definitely showing up, man. Despite the 13-point score right now, man, defense has looked fan-friggin-tastic. Let's get this offense rolling, man. I need to see some pieces working out there. Let's see who's coming in at quarterback here shortly. Here comes the return by Jalen Gill, and Gill avoids the first wave and then gets tackled inside the 35. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Chargers with 5 minutes left in the first half. Y'all ready? The chat's ready for Max Duggan. He didn't even want to play for Staley. Who knows what happened, man? He's been on the back of a milk carton the last season. All right, man. I just need to see more from the offense. We just need more reps so I can understand what we're working with here. points? Yeah, but I need to see effort. Here comes Easton Stick, and he's going to keep it. And he'll run for a first down. One of Easton Stick's strengths on display there. But again, I want to see this unit come together. Offensive line looks to have a lot of big pieces on it. I think Alt's still out there. McFadden's still out there. And it'll be over the middle. Nice pass over the middle by Easton Stick. It's number 84 that brings it in. And that's Stone Smart with a big play. He'll bring it in for what was that, like 13, 14 yards and a first down. Chargers now at the 40-yard line playing high tempo. Easton steps back, fires sideline, and it's in and out of the hands of Stone Smart this time. 2nd and 10 coming up. But the offense, man, let's keep pace. Let's keep momentum. We need more reps because I need to peel my eyes over to the offensive line. That time, too, man. Joe Alt absolutely shutting his guy down. And, oh, my word, dude. Brendan Rice was wide open on that play. Ran a nice, sharp post. Would have been a huge first down for the Chargers. Brendan Rice looking good out there. Rice in motion. And Easton has to step up. The pressure got in immediately, and he's going to get taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up. That was Alex Leatherwood who brought in, or who let in immediate pressure on that snap, man. Easton had no choice but to try and take off up the middle. There was no room. Greg Roman up there in the box. Holland plays, trying to get this unit synchronized, man. Rice at the bottom of the screen. Easton, lots of heat, pocket collapsing. He's going to throw a floater, and it's almost intercepted again. I think that was Kobe Bryant. It's going to be a 4th and 10. Chargers got to punt it away. I mean, there was some better stuff on offense that time around. Joe Alt looking really good once again. Alex Leatherwood, man. Alt trying to get low there. Slips up a little bit at the end. Ooh. They're going to try a field goal. It's Cameron Dicker at what, the 50? It's going to be, man, right down the middle. Dude, Cameron Dicker. And it was good by a mile. He could have probably made that at the 60, dude. Cameron Dicker is insane. He's not human. He's an alien. Look at this. Oh, my God. It's beautiful. It's textbook. Cameron Dicker. We got ourselves a special teams out here, man. Oh, my Lord, Cam Dicker. Let's see some 11s in the chat, dude. Cameron Dicker. We may have a top 3 kicker in the NFL right now, man. That is absurd. That is absurd. Like, again, some of you guys watching or may not be watching at home, like, that is as nice of a field goal as I've ever seen from that distance. That was unbelievable. That was 58 yards. That was 58 yards. Are you kidding me? He literally could have made that from the 65. There was so much distance on that thing, man. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. Here comes the kickoff. Seattle will return and try to round the corner. They got some room. Brought down at the 45. Oh, man. Seattle pops a big one just after the Cameron Dicker field goal. And Chargers defense are going to try and slow things down starting at the 40. Yeah, Dicker, dude. Yeah, could have won a couple of Super Bowls, a guy like that. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's a statement. And then Dicker with the tackle just now, too, man. Dude, we got to keep this dude safe. Cameron Dicker is one of the best in the league, man. He's really flexing tonight. Here comes the run up the middle. And some big yards. That's what I was hoping to see with the Chargers tonight, if I'm being honest. About 5-6 yards up the middle. That's Lewis. K. Lewis with the carry. That could also be the case, too, Pacific. I see you. 2nd and 4 for the Seattle Seahawks. Looks like a run, and it is a run. It's up the middle, and the Chargers just stop him from getting the first down. Be like 3rd and a very short one. Who's our fullback? That was one of my favorite storylines when I was out at training camp a couple weeks ago. There's a couple of contenders, right? But the two big ones are Ben Mason, Michigan alumni, ex-Baltimore Raven, who he could be awesome. But I also saw a ton of reps given to Jordan McFadden, our guard. And he was quite awesome in those opportunities. I'm not going to lie, dude. He was great. Yeah, field goal was 58 yards, dude. 3rd and 1. Can they get the first down? They do with ease. They'll pick up not just 1, but 6 or 7 yards as the Seahawks are now down by the 40-yard line. Now, there's only 2 minutes left in this half. If the Chargers are going to make a QB change, it'll probably be at the top of the second half, in which we may see the rest of the game played out by Duggan. We don't know if Luis Perez is active. Does anybody know where to find that? How do we find out if Luis Perez is even active this game? I got to go back to Twitter real quick. Let me go hit up Twitter. I bet you whatever that our guy Daniel Popper probably tweeted it out. $10 holla coming in from First Rule. Late, but I made it here. Let's not pretend the season will have its challenges. But this is going to be the start of something special. Bolt up. Oh, absolutely, man. There's some good stuff that we're seeing out here right now. Some concerns, too. Like, we got to figure out QB2. We got to figure out the run game. Not as polished as we were hoping, but again, maybe they're not showing anything too exotic to start off the season. But some good stuff, especially on defense this year, man. Looking good. Okay, not suited up today. Here we go. Actually, I can show this right here real quick. Not suited up today. Now we put this down. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. Why are those still here? Interesting. Anyway, not suited up today. Herbert, James, Bosa Mack, Edwards, Palmer, Cam Hart, interestingly enough, Colson, Dobbins, Sawyer, Perryman, Bozeman, and Ben Mason. Does that mean Luis Perez is active? I mean, Luis Perez might actually be there, man. We might actually get to see him a little bit this week. That would be pretty nuts. That would be pretty nuts. He's active, also wearing number 11. Yeah. I bet you whatever we may be seeing Luis Perez at some point. I mean, they may opt just not to play him because he's so new. But I want to see it.
This season will have its challenges, but this is going to be the start of something really special. Hashtag bolt up.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that $10 holla. Tara coming back in with the 2 says, I think Dicker is my next jersey director. I wouldn't be at all upset if anybody got Cameron Dicker as their jersey. He has been absolute heat for this team, and we've needed a good kicker for the longest time. And he's such a cool dude. His video for his Pro Bowl vote last year was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my whole life. Thanks, Galen. Yeah, dude, I again, if the backups come in here and they do well, the Stick's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Thank you again so much, Tara. Big love today. I see you. Thank you. Here comes the play action. Underneath throw is incomplete. Looking for Laviska Shenault. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Sam Howell still in at quarterback. Hawks scored twice. Yeah, they did. Chargers defense, despite that, have been absolutely on fire, but our offense needs some work particularly backup quarterback. QB2 needs some work. QB2 needs some work. Second and 10. Again, Seattle's still in and around the 40-yard line. In motion's their tight end, number 88. And it's likely a run up the middle, and that it is. And the Chargers were ready this time. It's only a pickup of about 2 yards. Who got the stop there, man? Looks like Nick Neiman? Yes, sir. That was a nice play by Nick Neiman. It's 3rd and 8 coming up, man. He shot in there. And that's somebody I expected to see some big plays from today. Yeah, and with what Jim Harbaugh was saying this week, I wouldn't be shocked if we see a new quarterback in the second half, but who knows? They may give him the benefit of the doubt and try and give him an entire preseason game. See how things unfold. Here comes the pressure, and there he goes! Sam Howell gets taken down! Was it Neiman again? I can't see. Move. It is Nick Neiman. Nick Neiman gets in there, and that is a huge tackle for loss. 4th and 16. And they're now out of field goal range. Let's go! 31's in the chat for our guy Nick Neiman, man. That dude, underrated, great special teamer, and very capable backup linebacker if need be, man. That was a great play by Nick Neiman. He had a little bit of help there from not Luke Benson. Who's number 41? Is that who I saw out there? No, 91, right? Was it 91 I saw out there? Yeah. Chris Hinton once again. We'll get it. We'll get that one. We'll get it. 31's in the chat for Nick Neiman, though, man. Makes a couple of big plays back-to-back. I'm disappointed. Was Kamani Vidal on that list? Was he on that list? Or Vidal? I didn't see Vidal on that list. I don't see Kamani Vidal on the list, but maybe he didn't suit up for whatever other reason. But I would like to see the run game get a boost at some point in this game. I need to see something on the ground. You know what I mean? If that's going to be our identity, that's what I need to see. And I believe in this man right here. You guys know who I'm. What is the director wearing today? And yeah, it'd be cool to see Gus Edwards, but I'm talking more about this guy. That's what we're looking for, man. We need to see this Harbaugh plan come into place. 1st and 10. Easton's going to hand it off. And is that Dotson? No, that's Patterson? It's a huge first down for Patterson, man. He picked up 15 yards on that run. And the Chargers playing hurry up now with only 45 seconds. Might spike the ball. No, they're going to snap it. Oh, Kamani Vidal is in this one. He is suited up. It's going to be an underneath throw and catch by Stone Smart. And the Chargers need to burn a timeout here. 34 seconds. Vidal is in. I think Vidal, I'm pretty sure that was Kamani. Quentin Johnston's still in at wide receiver as well. Was that Vidal number 30? He may have been in there. I don't know. I think that's what I heard the announcers say too. Matt Money, I think, calling this game. Right now, it's I keep wanting to say Cordero Patterson. No, it's Patterson, our Patterson, in at running back. Quentin Johnston at the bottom of the screen. Brendan Rice at the top of the screen. In motions, Brendan Fayoko. And we have a false start. Dang, dude. Who got called? Who was it? 73. 73 moved. Yikes. Announcers say that outside of maybe one play against Uchenna Nwosu, it's been a really good day for Joe Alt. So that's good. I haven't been paying as good attention as I should to Joe Alt. And, the pressure gets in immediately. Easton Stick good at avoiding like 11 tackles, but it wasn't enough. He goes down. We're likely going to let this clock roll unless the Seattle Seahawks just burned a timeout. They may have. 3rd and 16 coming up. Who was 73 on that false start? Foster Sorrell. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Easton Stick still out there at quarterback, 3rd and 16. We burned the timeout on 3rd and 16. I guess they want to see what the Chargers could do in this situation. A little bit dangerous, as Seattle still has all their timeouts, and if we get a stop, or if they get a stop here, they might have a shot at another field goal before half. Oh yeah, I forgot. McDonald's going to be in there, right? That's their coach right now, isn't it? The XDC for Harbaugh in Michigan. It'll be a carry up the middle for Patterson, and Patterson's gonna pick up a nice chunk of yards, like 10 yards, but it's still too short for the first down. 4th down Chargers. We're gonna have to punt this thing away with 20 seconds left on the clock, if indeed a timeout was called by Seattle. I think it might have been, because I don't see the clock moving right now. Yep, Seattle did call a timeout. So J.K. Scott gets to flex one more time. One of the best punters in the NFL. Briefly mistaken for a Justin Herbert. If you were there, you'd know. Him and Herbert swapped jerseys after a practice one day, and lots of Chargers fans were thrown off when they saw 16 take off their helmet, and it's actually Justin Herbert. And Easton Stick's out there getting pictures with his helmet on at Herbert's jersey. What happened to Chris Rumph? He should see some time, right? Dude, JK just popped another huge punt. Ridiculous hang time. And Seattle's going to still be able to stand up and get some yards. But my word, that was a boomer. 16's in the chat for Scott, man. He doesn't get enough love. He doesn't get enough love, dude. Been my birthday. Hey, Steve, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Let's see some HBDs in the chat for our guy Steve Simmons, man. Happy big day, dude. Bolt Bros, that's a good question. What's up, Bolt Bros? Why run the ball for these hurry-up offensive drives? Yeah, I don't know. It really does feel like they're just trying to get a sample size of something. You know, but that's a situation I don't foresee very many repeats in the future. I don't know. That's a good question. I need to see something from the run game. I need to see something in terms of success from the run game, because it's been very lackluster today. Matter of fact, the Seattle Seahawks have looked unstoppable on the ground this week. I want to see some of that in the second half for the Chargers. Come on, Bolts. Come on, baby. Come on. That's going to do it, by the way. Halftime has arrived, and the Chargers will go into the tunnel down 10 points. 13-3 will be your score. And the Bolts are going to need a heck of a halftime speech. I know this isn't a real game, boys and girls, and I understand nothing really is at stake here. Stay healthy, number one priority, but let's go out there and try a little harder. We need some space. We need some effort. We need some rhythm and tempo on offense. Stick, go grab some bench. Duggan, Perez, you guys get your game faces on, because it's time to go out there and change the tempo, change the rhythm, and find some success, especially on the ground. I don't know, man. We got to find something on offense. That's going to be a big point of emphasis this season, a big point of emphasis in the change, in the turnover of coaching and system. Like, we got to figure out some sort of rhythm out here, man. We got to do it. Patterson has 5 carries, 32 yards, not too bad. Yeah, I mean, he's looked great. He's funny enough, too. He was the running back that got the call before even Isaiah Spiller. So, I mean, what does that tell you? He might have jumped. Like, he might have jumped Spiller on the roster, which would make a lot of sense, especially as I think Patterson is not a bad blocker either. Yeah, he's looked pretty good. We need more of that. Definitely need to see more of that. You think Perez plays tonight, or is Duggan and the other dude? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Perez didn't get any snaps just because he's so new, but I wouldn't be opposed at this point. It's preseason. You know what I mean? Like, it's not huge stress to get the dub. Let's just get some samples. And I think that would be a good thing to get samples of. Yeah, man. All right, dudes, we're going to take a quick break here. I've had a lot of people, loads of people for the past several days asking how we're watching the game. I've put out as much information as I have been able to on Twitter and Instagram, as well as a new tutorial on YouTube, which we're going to show you guys here in just a second. I will be putting out one more video around kickoff to help smooth out any complications people are having with this method, but this is by far and away the most cost-efficient, legitimate method that you can go through to get NFL football for the entire season with no blackouts. So we'll be back here in just a minute. Let's grab this last second. Holla from Nightwave in the 40 months. Looking forward to this season streams with you, Director. Hope to see you in one of the upcoming games this year, even finishing school in September. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We'll be back here in a few minutes after a word from our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back I would say, in like 4 or 5 minutes here. Bolt up, baby. And again, pay attention if you guys want a good alternative method that's a lot more cost-efficient to watching the games this season. This is what I've been using for 7-8 years now.
Football. The lifeblood of the American people.
Unfortunately, it's insanely difficult to actually watch football right now. Sure, we won the battle with cable TV, but at what cost? Look at this. This is by NBC New York. You need Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix, ESPN Plus,
And the big one.
YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It all adds up to a staggering $857. And here's the kicker. You'll still run into blackouts. I'm sorry, that's just not for me. I'm sticking to old reliable NFL Game Pass. Imagine for a second that if the NFL had a reasonably priced subscription service that gave you access to every single game, no blackouts, no jumping between different subscription services every week. That's annoying. You turn it on, there you go, NFL football. You know what? It exists. It's called NFL Game Pass. Something I've used for a long time, and honestly the way it should be in purchasing NFL content. Let's be real. All that other stuff is goofy and ridiculous. Here's the problem though. NFL Game Pass is not available in the United States. This is only available to international audiences, which is absolutely crazy to me. Fortunately, though, it's something that we can get around. So if you're cool with jumping through a few hoops, I'll show you how to watch NFL football at a fraction of the cost of Sunday Ticket and all that other stuff. Here's how it works. Basically, we're going to bounce our signal to a country that has access to the glorious NFL Game Pass app. We need a VPN. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it's just a little tool that helps you put your signal somewhere else, keeps you safe from cyber threats, gives you access to all sorts of internet content that's otherwise exclusive to other places in the world, stuff like Netflix shows, Amazon, etc., etc. But we're here for the NFL, man, and man, this has been my tried and true method for years and years and years. So no more fluff. Here's how it's done. Step 1, grab a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which, it's a free country, but I've used several myself trying to make sure this method works. The best one for me has by far and away been ExpressVPN, because you want a VPN that's fast, gives you the best quality of live football while watching the game. So hit up ExpressVPN.com, or better yet, use my link in the description. That'll get you a better deal, secure you 3 free months. Very simple to sign up, super cheap, and trust me, it's worth it. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. And if for whatever reason this is all too complicated, or you run into a roadblock, you can absolutely get your money back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Help minimize the risk here. All right, so you got ExpressVPN, you downloaded the app. Please make sure the app is up to date before doing this next step. Pretty important. Step 2, you're going to open up ExpressVPN and connect to a country that has access to NFL Game Pass. See this one? Das is good. Das is very good. That's the one, okay? I would do that one. At this point, you exist in that wonderful land, and you can now go to this step, which is go to DAZN.com. I think that's how you say it. DAZN, DAZN, DAZN.com. At this point, it's super simple. Again, with the VPN active, go create an account. You'll then be greeted by this page. You're going to want to go ahead and select Super Sports, that package right there. It includes the NFL. It's got a couple other cool things like NBA, etc., etc. So if it's your cup of tea, you got a couple extra sports you have access to right there. Me, I'm here for NFL football. At this point, you can go yearly or monthly. Since I'm a broke boy, I'm going to go with the monthly package, which, let's be honest, a lot of us only really need this for like 4 or 5 months anyway. For those of you who are wondering, those prices convert to roughly around the same. Maybe a buck or two more. And at this point, it's time to pay up. Now, again, if you're not sure if this is going to work, I would highly recommend going with the monthly just to make sure everything's good and working. We understand how to lay the land, at which point you put in your information. I don't know if other payment methods work. I just used a credit card. It went through just fine. And boom, you're in. At this point, you can go ahead and scroll through a lot of the catalog here. Again, there's other sports, but in terms of the NFL, there's games already listed on the slate there. You can watch NFL Network right off the bat right now. But keep in mind, to watch every single game, you might have to add on NFL Game Pass, because right now you have DAZN. To do that, you'll go here, you'll see this page, and you'll think to yourself, oh man, Director, another, 17, 18 bucks a month? Trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not even sure if you have to do that. You'll still get access to a bunch of other games. I just happen to want every game all the time, everywhere, and no blackouts. And again, even if you add all this stuff up, it's still way cheaper than adding up all the other things to get access to football. Little math here. DAZN, $27 a month. But worth it. NFL Game Pass, $18 a month. A VPN, roughly $7 a month. This all adds up to about $52 a month. You times that by 4 for the regular season. That's like $200 instead of $850, folks. While also avoiding like a billion subscription services that you'll probably forget to cancel anyway. As an added cherry on top, you can pay for it monthly. If you want Sunday ticket, it's going to be big bananas up front. At this point, you're good to go. You can access the catalog. Everything's up and running. Just a few tips here, okay? Please make sure your VPN is fired up before logging into DAZN.com. If not, you'll get a prompt like, "You're not from around these parts, are you?" Or however you say it in German. As long as you're logged into the app in the same location you made your account, you should have access. Another tip, there's apps. Glorious apps for ExpressVPN. What I like to do is an extension on Google Chrome. I especially enjoy it on my phone, so I can send the game straight to my TV when I got company over. It may still also work on a Fire Stick. I don't remember. Either way, this is the best surefire way to get the biggest bang for your buck. No blackouts, no jumping through hoops of different subscription services every week. Just log into the VPN, log into DAZN.com, get watching football. Simple enough, and it won't cost you an arm, leg, and your firstborn. Please remember to use my link in the description for ExpressVPN.com or code DIRECTOR at checkout. Help me help you. It's football season, baby. And we are back. Just to kind of further help the point along here, man. This was me actually just before going live today. I found a way to get it working on a Fire Stick, and this was pretty awesome, man. You get the app on a Fire Stick, you just do the same thing like I said on the video, and there's apps on the Fire Stick, so you can just plug it right into your TV, and away you go. There you go, baby. I'm hoping to spread the word of that, man, because, again, it hurts me. It hurts my soul at just how inaccessible NFL can be for most people, especially out-of-market folks, and that streaming platform is a thing of beauty, and it's a shame that it doesn't see more accessibility from folks in the States, man. That needs to become a thing in the future, because think about it, man. How many people are going to move away from unlegitimate methods of watching the game, right? Like how many hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people, I wouldn't doubt millions of people, are watching these games right now via sketchy websites, et cetera, et cetera. And how many of those people would change their ways if it was a more accessible in terms of price point method of getting these games? I think a lot of people would. So that's why I keep spreading the word of NFL Game Pass and methods like ExpressVPN to get around all of the walls that there are right now. So there you guys go. NFL Game Pass because of you. There you go, baby. I hope everybody found success with it. Again, I'm hearing some people having some trouble getting it fired up in my comments of that video. So me and my sponsor are trying to figure out a more streamlined method to help you guys get it set up. But for me, it was pretty simple, one and done. Everything is set up in my house. I'll be watching it on NFL Game Pass the entire season this year. And I'm just going to try and help everybody as much as possible to get set up for themselves for the season, because it's definitely like, again, it's like Netflix for NFL. You literally log in, you see what game you want to play, and away you go. No blackouts, no complications or anything like that. And right now, yeah, you do need a VPN in order to access it, but hopefully one day you won't, and it will be just a norm in the American household. All right, baby. What we got going on in the chat right now? Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag. Chris, do you use DAZN out there? Do you use NFL Game Pass? Because that's what we are roaming from around your parts to get access to all the games right now. Okay, so yeah, the biggest talking point in this game right now, let's go ahead and jump over to the box score. Easton Stick's not really cutting it right now, dudes, and I think a lot of Chargers fans are getting a bit peeved at the idea of rolling with the same sort of lack of success we've seen in the Staley era at backup quarterback. And again, Easton has had some success. Like he's a backup quarterback, right? He's not QB1. However, it feels like the ante has been risen a little bit. Jim Harbaugh calling out the quarterback position, needing to see more. We need to see more from Easton Stick and the other backups because it is, in some cases, an important position to have filled. And right now, I don't think our comfort's quite there. I can't imagine Jim Harbaugh's comfort is there. And maybe we do see something in terms of a change in the second half because we heard some boos. I wasn't expecting that, man. We heard some boos today, and it sucks. Like, I don't want to hear boos from SoFi in our first preseason game of the year, the first game of Jim Harbaugh's career with the Chargers as their head coach. Let's mix it up. Let's see what we got, right? Because these games are about individual talent, effort, and success. And as much as I love what the defense has been offering, what the defense has been doing, we need to see more from the offense. We owe it to the offensive players to give them a shot at more time on the field. And if it's by a different quarterback, I think we just kind of have to do it. You know what I mean? Kind of just have to go with that. If Max Duggan or someone else can help extend these drives, give us more time to look at these dudes, then I think that's probably the move. That's kind of where I'm at. Bring back clipboard Jesus. Is that Whitehurst? Pulling stick is a good thing. I mean, yeah, in the end, you want to encourage better play and better circumstances and environment for your team. But, you know, I want to see this team make the decisions that leads towards that success. And right now it feels like if we go back in this drive with stick, it would make me a little nervous. However, it's going to have to wait a little bit as we're getting ready to kick off here. The Chargers will be kicking it away this time as we are starting the second half on defense. They are lined up in the new formation for 2024. Again, our players about 5 yards apart at the 40 and 35-yard line. Receiving are going to be, it looks like a split returners just outside of the... Oh, special teams got in there! Holy crap! The Chargers get a tackle just inside the 15-yard line, and you could hear the thump from the camera's POV, man. That was insane. I don't know who got credited with that. It was Dent, the safety for the Chargers, got in there and laid the boomstick. Yo! That's pretty crazy, man. Teams have backups that are... Hang on. Jim just said Max Duggan. Max Duggan's getting the nod for the second half. Jim Harbaugh just said Max Duggan's QB2 for the second half. All right, there you go, Bolt fam. Y'all going to get a new sample size. I don't know if we're going to see Perez, but we're at least going to see Max Duggan. Here comes Sam Howell, remaining quarterback in the second half. He's going to fire away and find his guy right over the middle for 20 yards or so. Big play. Howell to Young, and Seattle's moving the ball down to the 40-yard line. Big play. Man. 25 yards or so. Like it can't be worse than a stick, right? I mean, we just got to see something in terms of success because there's still time, right? If the Chargers don't feel comfortable with their backup quarterback position, there's still time to address it before the regular season kicks off. We're a month away from the regular season. There's still time. Still time. Here comes a run outside, and it's a big play once again. Laviska Shenault picks up 15. And now they're in Chargers territory. Big yikes. Bringing Perez because Duggan isn't cutting it. Literally says he's being challenged with the other two backups. I mean, we got to wait and see, man. A lot of people believe in Perez. We might not see him today. A lot of people believe in his capability and his gem potential for the Chargers out of the UFL. Yeah, we're going to see Duggan. It's just been confirmed by Jim Harbaugh that he's the quarterback in the next half. We're just waiting for the Chargers to get back on offense. Defense gave up a couple of huge plays back-to-back. Now we're looking at a carry of 4 from Halani up the middle. And it's a 2nd and 6 from the Chargers 38. Defense, we got to see how defense was shaken up a little bit. Because it's definitely not the same defense that we left with before. And let me make sure, just to be safe. Did I miss any super chats while we're in commercial break? I apologize if I did. Steve Simmons, he did come in with a $25 holla, says, this is just getting in last 10 guys. This is just getting the last 10 guys. Thank you so much, Steve Simmons. $25 holla. Happy birthday to you, man. I appreciate that, man. Happy birthday to Steve Simmons, dude. Absolutely unnecessary $25 holla on this man's birthday, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Here comes the pass. It's tipped. And it is incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. And Brash comes up with another big play. This dude's making a good case to make the 53, man. I tell you what. You're giving me the Chargers game 34,000 feet in the air. You on a plane right now, dude? What's up, man? Bolt up all the way in the sky. Brash almost gets in again. Forces Howe to step up, but he fires and finds his tight end, number 38, for a first down. They're going to be inside the 30 now. Inside the 30. Yeah, that was a nice throw by Sam Howell. And 38 would be tight end. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Brady Russell, who had a pretty great play last drive, too. Or last half as well. Charger 26-yard line. Who's in on defense? Can you just see these numbers? Got Neiman, some of these guys out there. Oh, it's a backwards pass that was batted down by number 24. And it goes out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to call it backwards. They may have called it forward. I thought there was a screen that got thrown backwards. Nice play by Finley. A.J. Finley makes a huge play, and a batted pass could have been intercepted. But 2nd and 10, nice to see Finley out here making some plays. Not his first big play of the game. We see Tariq still out there. Matt Hankins at cornerback as well. And here comes another screen, and almost intercepted, but it floats over the head of the defender and into the hands of Laviska Shenault, who takes it for a first down and 12 yards. Oh, man. Dean Leonard had a pick six and couldn't bring it in. He just reacts a second too late. Oh, man. That was 6 for the defense, right through the hands of Dean Leonard. Oh, dudes. Chargers read correctly twice. You say 3? Couple of times on these wide receiver screens. We should have an interception there, man. Oh, Lord. Here's a handoff up the middle. It's a carry and pickup of about 5. That's a Lewis with the carry and pickup of 5. Oh. There's going to be some film this week, dudes. DB's got to bring that in. That reactionary time cost him 6 points a couple of times this drive. Got to nab those things out of the air, man. I'm a bit torn that we don't have Cam Hart out here. That's the kind of thing he likes to do. He got that height. Lewis up the middle. He'll pick up 4. It's a 3rd and 1 inside the 5, I think. Just outside the 5. Hugo Lithuania. Seattle's known for having really strong DBs. I mean, yeah, dude. You look at the man who got almost 2 picks this game, Kobe Bryant. He was a great draft pick by them a couple of years ago. Seattle's always had pretty good DBs, but I mean, still, it feels like Easton having a rough day. There's Lewis lowering his shoulder, picking up the tough yardage. Seattle is running the way I hoped the Chargers would have today. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little jealous right now. I want to see the Chargers find some kind of success the way Seattle has been on the ground today. Who's going to be running back in the second half as well? I'm interested to see. It might be Isaiah Spiller again. You might see, Kamani Vidal, people are saying he's not suited up. Then I go to Daniel Popper, and he's not mentioned on the inactive, so I don't know if he's out there. But, Patterson's been not too bad. Got to wait and see. Put Gus in. Let's not risk our guy yet. 1st and goal. Likely a run here. Chargers read it correctly, but it still picks up 2 yards, maybe 3. It'll be a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Ugh. Was suited up pregame, but not a star. Okay. D-line's been playing a bit soft. Yeah, they have been, bros. They have been. Was Ben Mason one of those that didn't suit up? Yes, he was on that list by Daniel Popper. Second and goal. It's a play action on the run. Passes from the boot, and it's going to be almost a touchdown Seattle. Underneath pass and catch, 36, almost takes it in. It's probably a gain of like 2. And the Chargers, again, a very tough situation here. It's a 3rd and goal from the 1. He extended that arm at the last second trying to get the touchdown. It's definitely inside the 1 at that point, man. They're going to spot it at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. Can the Chargers make a big stop right here, which I have to assume the Seahawks would go for anyway. It's a run up the middle. Helani doesn't get there. It's a 4th and goal. Are we going to see a 4th and goal try by Seattle Seahawks? I mean, I doubt it. 16-3 is a good score to be up by. But they could opt to go for it because for the sake of it being a preseason game and needing the reps. I like it. Team director. That'd be insane. Here we go. 4th down. They're going for it. Got to watch out for that pass again by Sam Howell, and they're going to burn a timeout, it looks like. Who burns the timeout, though, I wonder? It's the Chargers. Burning a timeout. Harbaugh wants another look at this. Rick already waving the white flag. I mean, again, we're just looking for sample size. We're just looking for good things to find, in the midst of madness. There's been some good play. Defense is definitely the shining star of this week's game for the Chargers. Offense is going to need some work. Offense had a couple of nice pieces. Again, you didn't see him because the passes weren't there at times and the quarterback play maybe not up to par, but Brendan Rice actually looked really good. I saw him open several times, didn't get the ball. Joe Alt had a couple of really good plays, and honestly, the announcers were pretty impressed with him as well. There's good to find, but yeah, for the most part, you're hoping more from your QB2. Action Dan coming back in with the $100 holiday. Bro, here comes 4th and goal. It's a handoff up the middle, and the Chargers deny. It's a turnover on downs. And who are you? Who are you? Jim Harbaugh's fired up on the sideline. It's Thomas Harper, the safety that breaks in. And the big play is finally made by the Chargers on the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. This one's for you, my guy, Action Dan. Let's go. Let's go. 37's in the chat, man. Was it? No, it was Tony Jefferson. That was Tony. They wear the same number. Thomas Harper and Tony Jefferson wear the same number. That was Tony Jefferson with the stop. Oh! Let's go! Big plays by the defense, man. Tony Jefferson still got it. Action Dan! Brought in another $100 holla, dude. Oh, my God, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully, Duggan can help the wide receivers get noticed. They are out there playing for their jobs and career. Let's go, Bolts. Let's go, Bolts, baby. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. $100 holla. Let's give our guy Action Dan. That's after a $300 holla earlier in the game,
Hopefully,
man.
Duggan
Let's
can help
go.
the WRs get noticed. They are out there playing for their jobs/career. Let's go, Bolts. High voltage sign.
Thank you so much, Action Dan.
Sign.
Thank you so much. Truly means the world, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Action Dan out here with the big love, man. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. Hang on, guys. What a defensive stance right there, man. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Tony Jefferson makes one of the biggest plays of the game so far. Big love action, Dan. And Patterson gets the quick handoff, trying to get some room, because, again, that was a stop there inside the one. The Chargers. All right, here we go. Max Duggan in at quarterback. It's another handoff and trying to fake him out with the option look. It'd still be a nice pickup of about 4 on that carry. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the Chargers' own 8. Can Max Duggan help change the rhythm here a little bit? He helped change things up, mix things up here. Taylor with the 5. Hey, man, season is here. How's the team looking? QB2 is a little bit of a concern, but for the most part, I mean, it's still kind of a lot of wait and see. Look, good individual effort by a lot of the players, man. Thank you for the $5 holla, dude. Appreciate the love out here, man. We got a 20 coming in from Steve. Dude, Steve, it's your birthday. Here comes Max Duggan with the keeper, and he picks up the first. First down, Chargers, baby. Let's go. That one's a happy birthday. First down to Steve Simmons, man. $20 holla, dude. Thank you, dude. It's your birthday. Pocket that, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Leatherwood still in the game? Yeah. They're going to be getting a good sample size of these backups in this game for sure. Definitely for sure. Next play is a 3-yard carry by Elijah Dotson, who carries it after the nice first down carry by Max Duggan. Duggan looking pretty good out here so far, man. I mean, Duggan's more of a physical runner, I would have to say. Duggan's got himself a nice tight end kind of frame. You know what I mean? Easton Stick, maybe more of your corner. Still fast, though. Brendan Fayoko in motion. He'll motion back to the top of the screen again. Here comes the handoff. No, Duggan. He'll be able to slide. Fires it off underneath to Fayoko. And Fayoko is going to pick up a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Nice move by Duggan to get out of that heat, even just for a moment to get that ball off. That pocket collapsed pretty quickly. Got to see who's on the line there on the left and the middle, man. Who's the backup center? Because that didn't look too good. Jimmy Fayoko. Here comes Max Duggan. Pocket kind of starting to collapse again. Fayoko brings in a magnificent catch, but it's only good for about 3 yards. And that's going to hold them short to 4th and 3 here at their own 22. Likely another punt here. But at least Duggan's getting the ball out, even with the pocket collapsing. I would say it's more strengths on Simi Fayoko's game there, man. He had a couple of impressive catches, including that last one, straight through contact. Yeah, Fayoko took a big hit there, too. And yes, that is Brendan Fayoko's brother, cousin, something like that. They are related. Any new animations? Not yet. Not yet. I've been slacking a little bit. But we do have to update a couple of them. We have 2 that need updating dramatically. We need to update the Keenan and the Eckler, obviously. But for the most part, there's some classics on here, right? It'll be a fun season. Again, we got to get back in rhythm a little bit, right? We got to get back in rhythm a little bit.
Brock Matthews with a $5 holla. What's up, Brock?
Thank you so much, man. Bolt up. Not surprised about Leatherwood. Yeah, I mean, but this is the place to find these things out, right? This is the place to learn these new things. Need some of your background music during these games. I'm listening to headphones, and I keep thinking I lost connection. I keep running back to my phone. Oh, sorry. That's my bad. I was checking to see if I can get my wife the game upstairs. That's the one thing with NFL Game Pass that's going to be annoying this year is that you can only be watching one connection at a time, or at least that same game, right? So she's upstairs wanting to watch the game at the same time as me, but you only have the one device at a time. You know what I mean? She could watch a different game, but just not the same one as me, which is going to be annoying. So, but I mean, we got, for those situations, I have a nice little, we call green room, which is just a couch and a TV on the side of me for when when I have guests over while I'm streaming. And I got the game on a big TV above me, too. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just split my connection, right? And send the other one up. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Have I seen Deadpool Wolverine? Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. Wish the running attack would be better. Yeah. We're in commercial break right now, by the way. Chargers going to come back out on defense. Again, the scoring is great, but I want more time with the offense. I need to see more. I don't know what the time of possession is right now, but it certainly is not in the favor of the Chargers. Let me go see if it's listed on the box score. Is there a time of possession listed down here? I don't think there is. Time of possession has been poo-poo. Maybe it's on the team stats, actually. Possession. Yeah, dude, it's Seattle at 28 minutes. Let me see if I can scroll down so you guys can see it. No, you can't. Seattle possession 28 minutes to the Chargers 13. Oh, my God. We need to see more of the offense, man. So Helani's going to get the next carry, and I think the Seahawks just changed out their quarterbacks. I think Sam Howell is done for the day. Brock Matthews coming back with another $5. What's up, dude? Bolt B just reported Rumpf is injured. Anyone tracking? Let's take a look here at the pop. Popper says Leatherwood, Willis, Williams, Brent. Okay, so new offensive line. Here comes a pass to the sideline. Nice catch. First down, Seattle. I don't see anything about Chris Rumpf yet, but we'll keep an eye on it. Monty Vidal is not in uniform for the game, was in uniform for warm-ups. Okay, that was an hour ago by Daniel Popper. Okay, so he suited down. We're not going to see Kamani Vidal in the second half, unfortunately. We'll keep an eye on the Rumpf injury, though. We certainly don't want to see that happen. Here comes number 15, and he gets demolished. Oh, who's the guy that shot out of a cannon there, man? No chance for their backup QB. I got to go find this guy's name. Backup QB, P.J. Walker. P.J. Walker. And it's Nick Neiman who once again makes a huge play. The other edge was out there too, looking real nice on that play. But Nick Neiman makes another big play. 31's in the chat, dude. That dude's been a beast all day. Here comes a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a pickup of 2. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up from the Chargers' 45-yard line. Yeah, man, Neiman looking good. Neiman looking way good. Perez needs to play in the 4th. Duggan looked better than Stick. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we're not rooting against Stick. We hope to see Stick, do well, but that's what these games are for. To learn just that. You know what I mean? All right, here comes P.J. Walker firing downfield, and it's too far. I mean, he had him beat. A better placement on the ball there. You're going to get yourself a first down, maybe a touchdown. But it's a 4th and 8. And Chargers defensive stop here. I mean, there's still a whole quarter and some change left. Who knows what might happen? I just need to see some rhythm, dude. I need to see this, what would be like, third string team really bring it in, man. I need to see something. There's Tariq still out there in coverage. You want to see the Perez magic? I really do too. I really do too. But maybe again, it's too fresh. Too fresh. And the punt is going to go down at the 5-yard line. Man, the Chargers been having a hard time starting anywhere outside the 10, dude. It's been tough start. What we got going on here? All right. Yeah, a lot of long fields this game. Would I call the Cowboys about seeding? Not yet. I think, honestly, this season has a lot of potential to be a huge success. I really honestly believe that. But also, you really need to learn what you got in the system, right? You got some guys that could really come at a huge value. You know what I mean? So let's say, for instance, that the Chargers do go get CeeDee Lamb. We're all hype. And honestly, that would work out. We know that would work out. That'd be insane. Make things a little complicated in terms of the cap and all that and draft compensation, all that. But, in the short term, we look really, really, really freaking good. But what if there was a potential for, like, a Quentin Johnston comeback that gets buried because of that? What if there was the potential of Ladd McConkey being the next big receiver in the NFL, but it was snuffed a little bit because of the lack of targets? You know what I mean? Like, I really want to see what we got before we need to start adding pieces and putting resources in that might become redundant if we already had the guy the whole time. Does that make sense? Did I do a terrible job at explaining that? That's just me. That's my perspective. You know what I mean? They got their guys to fulfill the new system, the new look, the new style, the new culture. Let's see how that works out, and then learn what we need to add on to it. Receiver's been non-existent because of QB play. Yeah, and that's again why I feel a little bit. I don't know. The QB play, again, is important in terms of backup quarterback play in those scenarios for sure, but it's also taking away some opportunity from the offensive players. You know what I mean? Time of possession is stupidly on the side of the Seahawks, like more than double our time of possession at this point. Preseason, let them get them butterflies out. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Greg Roman back up there. Let's see how this next drive pans out, man. Points would be nice, but I just need to see some reps, dude. Let's bring some reps. Defensive line depth is definitely not up to par either, yeah. Cooper Rush, maybe. Heard he might get cut. I mean, you never know. Let's definitely make the competition a little bit more deep, you know what I mean? If we need to, let's get some more guys. If we need to. Here comes the carry again. Another option look. And Spiller's going to be one taking the carry this time. He'll only pick up about a yard or two. It's 2nd and 8 from the Chargers' 10. Once again, tough starting position every single drive for the Chargers offense. I think that's going to run us down to the end of the third quarter. And back to commercial we go. Still cool to see Jim Harbaugh on the sideline, though. It's been fun, even if in just the case of, we got the sneak peek of Jim doing his thing on the sideline. Duggan over the middle. He delivered what I thought was a nice pass, but it was behind his receiver. And it goes incomplete. We're going to be looking at a 3rd and long coming back from the break. Behind Johnson, I think, was the receiver, number 39. What? What's the comment about? I missed the context. Duggan stressed. No. Y'all play nice in the comments. I'm watching. Puppet Director's got a big watch eye out there on the comments right now. Looks like QJ is done too. Hope Brennan can get the... Yeah, dude, that's the biggest thing I wanted to see. There was 2 players that I was hyped to see in this game. One of them apparently is not suiting up, or he's suited down, which was Kamani Vidal, which might contribute a little bit to the lack of run game today. The other one for me is definitely Brendan Rice, and that feels like he's not getting the opportunity to shine. He needs these games, right? He still hasn't guaranteed himself a spot in the roster. I think he has, but there's still no guarantee. These games would help guarantee that. And his lack of opportunity it could be felt. You know what I mean? It could come down to that. And I would be very upset. I'd be very upset if it ended up being part of a deciding factor there. You know what I mean? Not a man of science, but without Herbert, the offense looks very passed away. I mean, it's going to happen when you lose your, franchise guy, but I don't know. I really do want to see more of the offense as a whole. Because QB2 is a battle that is important, but I also, I want to see the guys get a fair shot at showing off what they've got for depth positions and stuff like that, too. Go ahead and refresh my stream here real quick just to make sure we are on pace. Is Herbert wearing a boot? Yeah, he is. But what's funny is that he's wearing that boot and he's still practicing, which is something I was not expecting. My wife called it. She was like, hey, just get him to stand there and throw passes. I was like, I don't know if I want that if he's injured. But no, that's what they got him doing. He's out there throwing it. Not having Allen this year could affect our offense drastically. I think it will. How we work around it, though, is going to be important. I think McConkey is going to shock a lot of people. I truly, wholeheartedly believe Lab McConkey is going to be a big deal in the NFL if he can stay on the field. Available quarterbacks director. I mean, maybe at some point. Here comes Max Duggan, and he fires it off to the sideline. Nice first down, dude! That's our guy, Donald Parham. Dude, he picked it up 2 yards short and then fell backwards for the first down. 89's in the chat. That was a tough throw under pressure. That pocket disintegrated instantly. And an even tougher first down to get by Donald Parham because he had to really extend to get those yards. Here comes the next carry. It's a keeper by the quarterback. Max Duggan picks up 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 26-yard line. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. That's what we need, dude. We just need some rhythm. Keep drives alive. See some opportunity out here. Speaking of opportunity, who's out on the field right now? Brandon Rice, 82. Simi Fayoko, great receiver, man. Spiller still out there. We got Alex Leatherwood on the left side. Can't quite see who the center is. Probably Hymus. Here come the Chargers. 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line. It's a carry, and Spiller is going to try and cut inside. I do believe he picked up the first down. Yes, he did. First down at the Chargers' 30-yard line. With 14 minutes left, a healthy drive here would go a long way in terms of evaluation. Wasn't Duggan redhead? I think he looked like a ginger to me. I don't know. Yeah, I wish I could do that too, Tom. Surely I do. We would get all by the man. You know what I mean? Here comes 1st and 10. It's Duggan on the play action. He's going to get flushed out the right side. Fires on the run. And it's out of bounds. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 coming up. Max Duggan so far not looking too shabby, right? He came in his rookie year, didn't have a best season, and now we're looking at a bounce back perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? $20 holla. BC might know. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Duggan stepping back. Lots of heat. Duggan's going to chuck it downfield. He's going to find his guy. Simi Fayoko plucks it out of the air, and that's a bomb, dude. We can't call it H-bomb. We're just going to throw the animation down. Whoop, whoop. That's a 28-yard chunk play right there, baby. Simi Fayoko with the speed, the hands, the athleticism. To compliment a BC $20 holla, they're going to run hurry up. It's going to be Dotson who picks up a couple of yards. Let's read this one out, baby. BC coming right back with another $20 holla. Thinking Duggan is QB2 at this point. Just needs more time. Easton just not producing. New quarterback may push Stick to 4 if he gets a chance. I mean, you never know. You never know. And I'm very interested to see what this Luis Perez kid has up his sleeve as well. But for right now, if you're just basing it off of this game and this game alone, Duggan has been looking a lot sharper and a lot more, what's the word for improvisational? Whatever. He's been able to improvise a little bit better than we saw with Easton Stick so far. I mean, 8's in the chat, man. He's doing the thing right now. Here comes Max Duggan. He's going to escape the pocket. He's going to shuffle it forward, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Dotson. Duggan tried to shuffle it. It was a little high, but Dotson should have been able to bring that in. That still would have only been maybe a 2-3 yard gain as there was a defender right on him. It's a 3rd and 8 coming up. Thank you so much, BC. $20 holla. The dude's been on fire, man. I appreciate the love, dude. Thank you, man. Truly, truly humble and blessed, man. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Beautiful human beings out here today, man. Thank you. Are you doing Bleacher after the game today? I will be on Bleacher Report after the game today, for sure, Jason. Thank you guys so much. 3rd and 8, Max Duggan.
Just needs more
Duggan
time.
stepping back, looking, avoids the pressure initially, but he gets thrown down by the second wave. It's a 4th down at the 46 and could have pushed him out of field goal range as well. Yo, tough break, man. Pocket could not hang in there. It looks like the right tackle once again responsible for the heat. It's Foster Sorrell who's struggling today in preseason. 4th and 16. Here comes the punt by J.K. Scott. Here he comes, baby. Hey, BC, thank you again so much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Here comes the fair catch inside the 10 and Seattle. But, I mean, on the bright side, the Chargers at least, it was a healthier drive, right? We got to see a little bit more. And Duggan gave me a little bit more hope. You can absolutely tack that one on to the offensive line not holding up. It collapsed on the right side pretty quickly. Crazily enough, Alex Leatherwood's been looking better than Foster Sorrell. And Alex Leatherwood's not looks great. I'll say that too. You know, it's not to say he's like the next answer, but I mean, Foster Sorrell has been struggling. He has been struggling. Rice wants more. He does need more. I'm very disappointed we haven't seen more to Brandon Rice today because I've seen him get open a lot. Not gonna lie, there's a couple of plays there where I'm staring down 82 and I'm like, there's a post play that he could have gone for a touchdown. Just didn't get the target, didn't get the look. O-line's going to need a little bit more attention, too, in terms of depth. Yeah, and I'm not going to disagree with you too terribly there. Give Duggan the full-time game 2. I bet you whatever, man, that practice is going to be super tense this week, and there's going to be maybe jobs on the line in terms of quarterback. Like, if they feel confident in a Max Duggan this week, after practice, we could see a Max Duggan get the nod at the start of the game next week. Who are we playing next week? Is it the Rams? I think we might be playing the Rams next week, right? Rams and then Cowboys. Yep. Rams and then Cowboys. So, I mean, yeah, it's... You never know, dude. That's why these games exist. You want to evaluate. You want to find out how to shape your roster, and ultimately, it's where jobs are won and lost. And the first wave of cuts is coming up quick, dude. It's coming up quick. Because if I were the Chargers and you feel that confident in your quarterback situation in terms of Duggan and Luis Perez being a better solution at this point than Stick, you probably want to move on that sooner so that you can get more sample size of Duggan and Perez. But I don't know. Man, it has been a while since Stick was drafted. He was drafted back in the Rivers days. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. And there was a bit of controversy in his play last year. I mean, it's tough. He didn't have any receivers and all that, but still, You got that has to be weighed. It all has to be weighed. Here comes PJ Walker. Almost intercepts it. Oh, that would have been 6. That's 3 pick sixes dropped this game. Oh, Hawkins. Hawkins couldn't bring it in. It was a horrible read by PJ Walker, in and out of the hands of Hawkins. He was right there 5-10 yards away from the end zone. Oh, Lord. There is a flag on the play, too, though. That was almost picked. You know something else I forgot about these? I'm hungry. It was a flag versus the Seattle Seahawks as well, so it would have held if it was a pick 6. 1st and 13 coming up. I think I'm not too terribly mad at that penalty if I'm the Seahawks. Only 3 yards. Man. Doug Machine will be working overtime next practice. Yes, it will be. You bet it's going to be working. Here comes the run up the middle, and the Chargers do a good job at swarming Robinson, who's only going to pick up a couple yards. It's 2nd and 11 now. Tough times, isn't it, for the Seattle Seahawks? Well, how you guys like starting inside the 10? Maybe the special teams need a little bit more attention, too. It's been a tough one. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 coming up. PJ Walker and the Seattle Seahawks. He'll step back, pass rush, almost getting home. And instead, it's going to be pass completed to number 82, who evades 3 tacklers and picks up the first down. 82, dude. Oh, man. That was a nice pass by Walker, too. Little curl. And Seattle just turned upfield and picked up the first instantly. That drive remains alive by Seattle. A lot of these third downs, too, have been a bit stressful for Chargers fans. Frustrating as we want to get the offense back out there. We got to stop the Seattle Seahawks and offense to make that happen. Here comes the next run. Robinson takes it for a couple more yards. 2nd and 7 from Seattle's 23. Same old Chargers. It's preseason. This happens week 1, week 2, then yeah, I'm worried. There's going to be hell to pay. But right now, preseason, I'm not too worried. I am worried a little bit about position strength and talent weakness. That's going to be something I cover in my post-game report here with Bleacher Report. But outside of that, there's some good things. There's some good things to look at. Oh, here comes the nickel blitz. Was that Tony Jefferson? Oh, what a huge sack, baby! I can't tell. No, Jefferson's 31. It's 41. I think Jefferson was 41 at some point. That's Harper! Harper! Right? He's not listed on the depth chart at 41. It's Luke Benson. Yeah, Harper is listed at is number 41 in the game. Harper's listed at 37 on the website. Okay, so we got to remember that. Harper's actually number 41. Tony Jefferson is 37. Here comes PJ Walker after the sack. He's going to fire over the middle of the field, and it is, oh no! Brought in by number 13. Spectacular catch, and Hankins can't play ball. Oh. That was a huge throw by PJ Walker. Just bigger catch, too, over the middle. That's a first down, Seattle at the 35. I just want to see more offense. Are we asking too much? PJ underneath. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 35. Commentators are commenting on the slot blitz being a very frequent and almost effective play for Jesse Minter. Here comes 2nd and 10. Come on, Chargers. PJ Walker. It's a play action, and here comes the blitz again. It's Brash who's going to force the throw to the sideline, and wow, what a catch. I don't know if he's in, though. I think it's incomplete. I don't even know if he finished the catch there, man, but it was a nice maybe would-be, should-be catch. Still 3rd and 10 for Seattle. Really good throw on the run, too, by P.J. Walker. Oh, it bounced in and out of the hands of number 89. It looked like a catch from the sideline. That's going to be incomplete. Dropped at the sideline. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Come on, Chargers. There's only 7.5 minutes left in this game. I need to see more from the offense. Let's get off the field. Come on, defense. Come on. Yeah, it was a pretty good throw. Not going to lie. Pretty good throw. Harper looking to be the safety blitz this snap here. They're gonna call a timeout. And they saw what they were trying to do, and they called the timeout. Oh! Delay of game on the offense. It's going to be a 3rd and 15 coming up. 3rd and 15 coming up. I think it's time for a haircut. Where to get my Harbaugh jersey? I just made it on their website. It's a custom, technically. Here comes the Chargers. Nice heat, nice pressure, and oh my God, PJ. What are we witnessing right now? He just chucked a freaking bullet over the field. Huge catch over the middle. Nice coverage by the Chargers. But just enough for a first down on like 3rd and 15. That's unbelievable. That's just a great play, dude. Chargers were up in the face of P.J. Walker. He makes the throw. Another great catch by Seattle, and it's a first down Seahawks. Yo, yeah, that's crazy. That's good football right there. Here comes Lewis on the carry. I'm fearing we're not going to get a lot more of the Chargers offense out here. I don't know. This Lee guy is catching everything, too. He's great. He's been great. This is something that we kind of prepped for in the preview for this game a little bit too, wasn't it? We talked a lot about how there's a shot that we're not going to see a lot of the hand of Jim Harbaugh, and it might be tilted. Not to be, as fans, too upset about it, but yeah, I would like to see more individual effort and talent surface from this roster right now. Here comes the outside run. It's number 1 who's going to take it for like 20 yards, man. Oh! Who's number 1? It's D. Eskridge. He was drafted, a year or two ago? He's got a lot of potential. Has a lot of speed out there, too, man. He turned that corner. He was almost gone. BC coming back with a $20 holla. Only first preseason game, but at least we know we have coaches that will make adjustments and find players that will fill needs. Let's run it back here.
Preseason game, but at least we know we have coaches that will make adjustments and or find players that will fill needs. Confident in Harbaugh. Looking forward to see our top talent.
I'm still super confident in Harbaugh, too. Again, we cannot judge these things in a preseason game, but there are things that we can work on. Certainly things that we learned that the team needs to do better. But as of right now, it's too early to start panicking in any shape, way, or form. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. Hey, BC, another $20 holla. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love, dude. Thank you. Been all over it this game, man. 2nd and 6 coming up for Seattle. Currently at the 25-yard line of the Chargers after a couple of huge plays. We got to get the offense back out there, man. Here comes P.J. Walker. He's throwing a bomb down to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Nice play to get the incompletion there. Hankins gets a hand on it. It's 3rd and 6. I mean, the guy caught it. He just caught it out of bounds on his back after the initial contact, which is crazy. But a nice play by Hawkins or Hankins, one of them. It'll be 3rd and 6. Seattle's got himself a nice offense, though, in terms of depth, too, man. They've been all over us today. Gary. Boss Mag, what's up, dude? $20 director. What's up, bro? Easton Stick must go for the year, the longest off season ever. Both up. It might be. It actually might be time to make a switch at QB2. We were all excited about the prospect Luis Perez. Now Max Duggan having a couple of nice drives so far. I think the competition's alive and well, man. I think we're going to see a little bit of something in practice this week and maybe a little shake-up in week 2 of the preseason. Now is the time, man. Yeah, it's been a long offseason. Thank you so much, Boss Mac. Bolt up, baby. Thank you for the $20 holla there, my friend. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have been insane in this first day of the preseason, I should say. Not even the regular season yet. Preseason, folks. Y'all went nuts. Sign PJ Walker's QB2. Let's just go snipe him. No, you guys want Ryan Tannehill. I mean, maybe that'll be a point of emphasis in my coverage this week in terms of my videos and on some names that we could look at for QB2 outside of what we have on the roster now, but you never know. We are waiting for game to commence, or to resume, I should say, in commercial break now. In commercial break now. Why are we in commercial? Somebody take a timeout. Am I the problem? Luis Perez is QB2 by the time preseason is over. Yeah, again, that competition's going to be something to note in camp from now on, right? I think that's going to happen. I mean, I'm not going to say for sure it's going to happen because Easton can be capable, but I feel like we've got enough of a sample size at this point to determine, like, if there's somebody better on the roster, it's probably a move we should make. Because didn't we extend him this offseason? Didn't he get a new contract? Which, again, it's not going to be too expensive, and I'd have to imagine it's not something they would care too much to move on from, but still, it's something noteworthy. We paid him? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, it's a 3rd and 6. We're finally back from whatever that lengthy break was for. 3rd and 6, PJ Walker. I just need to see the Chargers offense get on the field, dude. Let's go. Let's get out there.
For this year, the longest offseason ever.
Walker on the tight end screen. He's going to hit his man. And do we get the stop? There is a flag. I think he was short, so I think it's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what the flag says. Illegal man downfield. It's going to be another 3rd down. So I think the Chargers are going to accept that, right? Because I would assume that the Seattle Seahawks go for it on 4th and 1. Cam Newton, just for Chargers theme team of Madden, man, I would be so down for that. Good Cam Newton. Here comes 3rd and 11. I don't think Chargers looking. Actually, it looks like they're going to be blitzing another DB. Is it Tareeb still on the edge there? Yeah, it is. And Tareeb still. He batted it away. Oh, is it incomplete? Did it go backwards? Did he complete? I think they're going to call it incomplete. Tareeb still picked it up off the ground, started running towards the end zone. But that nickel blitz, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, it was definitely a forward pass. Still almost sacked that dude. It's a 4th and 11, likely a field goal here by Seattle, but a nice play by Tareeb still. And that nickel blitz is going to be something we likely see a lot this season. Minter has shown that so many times, or I should say DB blitz. So we've seen the safety. We've seen plenty of nickel. I don't know, man. Let's see some 29s in the chat for Tareeb still. It's going to be good, by the way, by Seattle in terms of their 3-point try. And the Chargers can get back on offense for hopefully one longer drive. Again, we're not looking for the dub. I just need to see some reps out here, man. Just need to see some reps. Give me them reps. Part of me wants to see Luis Perez, but I also want to see Duggan get a fair shot at fair amount of snaps in the second half. Blitz schemes have looked great. Yeah, no, the defenses look pretty good. Like, despite, again, 16 points, which offense is certainly not helping at this point, the defenses looked pretty great. The first quarter, the defense was just hoisted up by the talent of the edge guys. That pressure was causing all kinds of problems for Sam Howell. In the second half, DB stepping up a little bit, right? I don't know. There's some things to like. There really is some things to like. Wondering how they do. Yeah. So just like I said, like the defense has shown a lot of grit. Like the defense, despite again the score, has been pretty dang good. The offense is the unit right now that we're a little bit worried about. Maybe it does have mostly to do with QB2, but we'll see how that competition unfolds in the next couple of days. $5 back from birthday man Steve Simmons. We just didn't want to pay Tannehill, go 29. Maybe we didn't want to pay Tannehill. But I believe that QB2, you can find some diamonds out there, right, without having to pay up too much. It's a matter of finding them. And Luis Perez could be that guy, man. I'm telling you. And maybe even Max Duggan turns a corner this year. Let's see what we got, right? And like I said before, we still have a month before kickoff to figure this out. If QB2 really is a huge problem, there's 30 days, right? You got time and players out there that you could call and get on the roster tomorrow and start throwing, some snaps at in practice. Never too late. Never say never. $5 holler from Steve, man. Thank you so much again. Happy birthday. Say it 100 times. Will he get cut? I believe, Hugo, there's a shot at it. I do. I do think. Again, I think the preseason games don't help his case, but I think what's going to hurt him more is if the other quarterbacks step up in practice. Because you're going to see a lot more reps from those guys. And that could be the determining factor. At this point right now, I think the Chargers next week probably start with a different quarterback in quarter one. You know what I mean? In the next preseason game, I think that could be the case. They're showing off the Chargers' new running backs a little bit right now. Great stats. Just got to stay on the field, these dudes. Here comes the return by the Chargers, and there's a flag on the field. Somebody messed up. What? So the kick was short of the landing zone, which is going to put the ball at the 40 for us? That's huge. So the ball has to drop between the 20 and the goal line. Dude, if there was a year to need a good punter, it's now. And we have a great punter in J.K. Scott. Punter might actually start getting paid a little bit more because of this new rule. You know what I mean? You can put him in timeout a little bit if you have to there, Hugo. I don't know, dude. So the Chargers now start in this next drive at the 40. Luis Perez is in. He tries to deliver a ball to Luke Benson. It gets batted down. Luis Perez is in at quarterback right now, dude. Number 11 is in. Luis Perez, UFL star. His first play is an outside pass to Luke Benson. It's a little... He didn't lead him enough. So it's nicely defended by number 50 of Seattle. Here comes 2nd and 10. But Luis Perez is getting his shot right now, man. Let's see how it goes, dude. Offensive line needs to give him a little bit more time, though, because he's more of a pocket passer than the other two backup quarterbacks. Luis, he's going to fire a bomb, and it's downfield. Oh, huge play. That's a 20, 30-yard pass by Luis Perez. Who brought it in? It's number 39, Johnson. Oh, man, what a dime. That was a beautiful art, dude. Oh, my God. Just over the edge, right in the breadbasket. 2 defenders in the area. Luis Perez, man. Here comes the next pass to the sideline, and there was almost caught. But it's a first. Luis Perez is airing it out, dude. Oh, we might have something, man. The P-bomb. That's a PA right there, too, dude. That should have been a Chargers ball at the 1. Either way, the ball placement, unbelievable the last 2 passes. by Luis Perez. Yo? Jermaine says, just like that, stick is gone. I mean, maybe. False start by the Chargers here, so it's going to be 2nd and 15. But that ball placement is actually bonkers by Luis Perez. He wants to air it out. Like, he's taking shots, dude. Let's get Rice and him out there, right? Yeah, let's get Rice out there. Luis Perez. 2 plays, and now the heads are turning towards number 11. Let's go. President. President. Who's out there at receiver? I do think I see Rice at the bottom of the screen. Oh, they're sending the house, man. Perez has got to get this one out quick. Perez steps back. He's got to flush out of the pocket. He chucks it underneath to Dotson, and Dotson's got a little bit of space. It'll be 3rd and 8, maybe. It'll be 3rd and 8, but Luis Perez, who's not a mobile quarterback, he escaped the pocket momentarily, delivered a nice ball underneath to the running back, who had a bit of space. Yeah, now it's a 3rd and 8 from Seattle's, where are we, 25, 22? I mean, I like what I see so far, man. Let's see what happens again. It looks like Seattle's sending everybody again. Chargers using a couple extra blockers, trying to give Perez some time. Perez going to float another deep bomb on the sideline, and it is to Rice and incomplete at the goal line. Perez trying to make something work as the pocket was non-existent. It's a 4th and 8. Might as well go for it, man. Just we know Dicker's going to make that kick, right? You can call PI there, too. Yeah, there's 2 plays on that drive that should have been PI at the 1. And they're going to let Perez go for it. Yeah, they're going to let Perez try. It's 4th and 8. Might as well. You got to give him time, though. Seattle's sending everybody. But Perez has a beautiful touch pass. And it's going to be a timeout by the Chargers. He barely didn't. They're trying to get the play off, but to avoid the delay of game, they're going to take the timeout. I think they're going to take the points now. No? Yes? Perez going to the sideline to talk to Shane Day. Justin Herbert having a word with Easton Stick. And here comes Jim Harbaugh with some words for Luis. Dude, this is what we should do right here. Draw something up for Cornelius Johnson on the perimeter. Cornelius is actually a really good contested catch guy. And Perez has got a really good touch. So, I mean, I don't even know if he's suited up, though. He's number 86. I don't see him out there. The next good guy in traffic is probably Brendan Rice in terms of the depth guys. And Rice is lined up on the right side. Oh, Seattle jumped. No. Yep, they jumped. So we're going to get the 5 yards back, and Perez gets another 4th and 10 try. It's 4th and 3, actually. So 4th and 3, I mean, you could convert here, extend this drive a little bit, and see what Perez can do in goal line situations. Or red zone situations, excuse me. 4th and 3. Can we convert here? It looks like Seattle's sending everybody again. Perez has to throw it, and he delivers to Rice over the middle of the field. And it was a tough throw, tougher catch. It's going to be incomplete. That's turnover on downs. I think Rice got nicked in his hand there at the end, too. Hopefully he's okay. But Perez, I mean, he impressed me. Again, this is why I wanted to see more time with the offense. I'm a possession being completely tilted towards the Seattle Seahawks. We could have seen more of Perez if we could have helped our time of possession out a little bit. But I like what I've seen so far. Now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, right? Like, it was just half a drive with Perez, but like he's got some seriously nice touch. Like I'm telling you, that dude his placement is ridiculous. Yeah, I think we like Perez. He's a local guy too, isn't he? Yeah, no, I think Easton Stick's gonna have a hard time holding on to that job, dude. Because that was a nice looking ball, but several times. Even on that play where he had to thread it for potentially a touchdown to Brendan Rice. Like that's a tough throw to make, and it was in the right place. There was just a DB there that helped make a play on it. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's from San Diego. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's crazy. Glad Rice got some opportunities late. Yeah, me too. That's why I was a little peeved at the whole situation with the offense. I was like, it's not about winning so much as just I want more sample sizes of these guys. Now, there is 4.5 minutes left in this game. Do we get to play out more? I don't think so. Maybe we get like a minute left if we can get a stop on defense, but I just don't feel like I got enough. I'm eagerly awaiting week 2 versus the Rams, who we did dominate pretty well, right, in that joint practice. So maybe we show out a little bit different, but I really like Perez. I'll say that. His touch is insane. PJ Walker for QB. Yeah, they got a good backup out there. I mean, their backup is Howell, isn't it? So, I mean, you could technically snipe PJ Walker if you wanted to. He was pretty good. He was pretty good. There's Shane Day giving a word to Perez. And they're all going to name the player of the game. It's going to be McIntosh, I think, right? He was pretty good. No, player of the game is actually a Charger. In Nick Neiman, 11 tackles, a sack, and tackle for loss. Oh, yeah, Neiman was a beast today. It was awesome. Pure Perez. Pure Perez. Yeah, man. Yeah, player of the game, Nick Neiman. I like it. Here comes 3rd and 16. It's PJ Walker who's going to hand it off up the middle. Chargers don't let up more than maybe 2 yards. Oh! Chargers going to call their timeout here. Action Dan! Oh, my Lord. Chase real quick. He comes in with a $5 haul. What up, Chase? Greg Roman, so far not impressed. Terrible situation play calling. Maybe, perhaps. Again, we're not going to show too much of our hand right now, but you could be right. Could not be wrong. Who knows? Like to see more time with the offense next week. Action Dan coming back with another $100 holla, man. Guys, thank you. I don't know what to say anymore, man. Like, that's insane to me. Thank you so much. Here comes another run, and nicely stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up, and who was the guy who got in there, man? That was a nice stop there. Action Dan comes back, and he says, I would not want to be the quarterback or in the quarterback room on Monday. Harbaugh and crew have seen enough to make a necessary adjustment for next week. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to read it off. In Harbaugh we trust. Another fantastic stream, bro. See you next week. Action Dan, dude. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Truly, thank you guys so much for helping my platform stay alive.
I want to be in the QB room on Monday. Harbaugh and crew has seen enough. Make the necessary adjustments for next week.
You're going to see some movement, too, by the way.
Another fantastic
Here comes another carry by
bro.
Seattle.
See you next week.
Thank you so much, Action Dan. We'll see you next week, too, man. It's going to be crazy. If you guys want more, if you guys want a little bit of a breakdown of today's game as well, I'm going to be live on Bleacher Report shortly after this stream. Very shortly after the stream, like pretty soon after. Guys, Action Dan, dude, another $100 holla. Are you kidding me? Give him some love in the chat, man. Dan, the man, Action 65, dude. Thank you so much, man. Truly means so much. Y'all have been absolutely insane today, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2-minute warning, by the way, so we are going to get some more time with Luis Perez before closing out week 1 of preseason with Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers. Let's get a touchdown, baby. Steve Simmons with the 2 says Max and undrafted free agent quarterbacks are done. I mean, I honestly, dude, if I put my money down right now, it's probably Perez and Duggan's game. Because Easton Stick, I love Stick the person, man. He's a cool dude, but it's been a minute of seeing the same thing. We got a really good sample size of him last season too. These new guys, they got something fresh they're bringing in with them, right? I don't know. Hopefully Ladd plays next week. I don't think you're going to see any of the starters like that, at least, especially if somebody with an injury problem, until at least week 3 of preseason, or I guess that's week 4 at this point, right? They're calling Hall of Fame game week 1 now. So the last preseason game, we might see some of the starters, the higher caliber starters out there just to kind of get into game shape a little bit more. But outside of that, I wouldn't expect too much from the starters in the first 2 weeks. But again, it's a new regime. Who knows what Harbaugh and the gang decide to do. Action Dan, thank you so much, man. Insane support, man. I can't even. I'm speechless. I'm speechless from everybody today, man. Truly, thank you everybody for all of the generosity. It's gonna be felt. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Do not accept this loss. Again, I'm not worried about the score so much as I'm worried about the sample size, and I'm upset a little bit on both fronts because it would have been nice to win, but more so we could have seen more of this offense with Perez, with the pieces that are shining. Had the time of possession been a little bit more even, because again, let's take a look at that real quick as a fan base, right? Team stats. I wonder where it's at now. Update. Chargers under 20 minutes. Almost 40 minutes. Almost double the time for Seattle this game. That's not going to do, dude. That's not going to do for me. So, again, it's less so about winning, more so about it would have been nice to see more reps for these guys in preseason. And the one field goal was a 58-yarder, too, and it was a beautiful field goal. Large sample size of the defense is pretty good, though. I guess that's a good way of putting it, though. I think that's a really good perspective, man. I should be more optimistic. Because the defense we did get to see a lot of, right? And they did not disappoint. The defense really did step up and give me a lot of hope and optimism that they're going to be a force this year. Especially with the starters, man. Just think about this. The edge rushers were still crazy without Bosa and Mack. The corners had some good success despite that. But the linebackers, we don't see Junior Colson out there. You know, Derwin's not out there. Lohi wasn't out there. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot to be optimistic about in terms of what is this defense going to look like with the starters, too. If there's one good thing to look at this week is that, yeah, we got a good sample size of the defense, and I think there's good things to come this season. Brock Matthews at the 5 says, Thick is going to get sent to the void by Harbaugh and the TVA. Oh, man. I feel for Stick, though. I really do. He's a good guy. It's just, you know, these new guys are coming in with some freshness, some hotness, and some... I think the improvising skills and honestly the accuracy, that's what makes me excited about a guy like Perez. Like, he may not have the wheels, but that accuracy is something to note. Like, it's something. It really is something. First down, minute 52 on the clock. Chargers don't have any timeouts. Perez is going to dump it down to Spiller, who needs to get out of bounds after picking up 5-6 yards. It'll be second down coming up. See if the Chargers can squeeze a touchdown at the last second here. The only Chargers quarterback who seemingly is not getting a shot here is going to be Casey Bauman, who's still on the sideline. Thank you so much there, Brock. The TVA's got their eyes out. Here comes Perez. He's going to shuffle it up the middle. It's going to be Isaiah Spiller. That's kind of a nice little shuffle there. Spiller picks up the first down, but the clock is moving. They're trying to hurry it up here. Perez getting everybody to the line. And Cornelius Johnson's up at the top. Okay, so that's the guy I want to see with Perez. That's the kind of playmaker you want with a quarterback of that accuracy. Let's see if he can make it happen. It's going to be Perez. He's going to actually dump it underneath once again to Isaiah Spiller. It'll be 5 yards. Clock is still moving. We're at a minute 15 now. But Cornelius Johnson's exactly the kind of wide receiver I want to see with Perez's arm. Like, that feels like it could work. Got to wait for that, cover one opportunity. Looks like they're still running in two high safeties. It's going to be another pass by Perez over the middle, and the pressure just forced that. Nothing able to develop right now. Perez looking downfield, but that pocket's disintegrating pretty quick. And that's 3 or 4 straight targets to Spiller, as there's really no other choice. And an incomplete pass there by the Chargers is going to force, what, a 3rd and 4 coming up. Third and 4. We have 56 seconds left, so you can convert, but where are we right now? We're still pretty far downfield. There's definitely your 2-minute drill going on right now, man. Luis Perez steps back. Again, pocket, not a lot of time. He's going to have to take off. He tries to shuffle pass it again, and it's incomplete. No time in that pocket. 4th and 4. Might as well go for it, trying to keep this alive. But, man, he tried his best to step up. There's just no time. Here comes the 4th down try here. Game continues. If we convert with 51 seconds on the clock, game ends. If it's a turnover on downs, and once again, Seattle has no reason not to blitz here. Like they're sending a lot of heat. Perez has to throw it really quick as the pressure gets in there, and it's incomplete and turnover on downs. That's too bad. How about next week? Easton Stick is working through something. Oh, no. Jeez.
The savagery! Show mercy, my lord! Show mercy!
Oh, man. Well, Seattle's going to likely run it a couple of times and take us to the end of this game. Again, if you guys want to see more, we're going to be heading over to Bleacher Report here shortly to give my final thoughts on this game. And some of the good, some of the bad, some of everything in between. But it'll be exciting. Our first post-game reaction show of 2024. Super exciting, man.
Simmons with a 10 says,
you took a pic with my Bolt fam from Atlanta at training camp. Did I really? That's awesome, dude. Did they mention that they knew you? Because I would have been like, my dude, Steve Simmons. Of course, we go way back, me and Steve. That's cool, dude. The Chargers Bolt fam reach goes wide and far, man. And that's going to do it, man. Looks like they're going to kneel it out. No more carries. And Jim Harbaugh is going to go across the field, shake hands with Mike McDaniel, his former defensive coordinator at Michigan. And Harbaugh doesn't look too happy, man. I mean, maybe he looks more or less discontent. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing to stress over in terms of win-loss, but, you know, he's a competitor, and maybe that does rub him the wrong way. He's going to hit practice a little bit different this week. Yeah? Prez looking like a baby Rivers out there. Maybe a little bit of a weird release, right? Yeah, it's going to be a pretty tense quarterback room after this, man. I'm going to tell you that for sure. Well, dudes, we're going to be heading over here to Bleacher Report shortly, but I got to tell you, this was unexpectedly an insane stream for me. We opened up YouTube expecting to see a couple hundred folks in here hyped for preseason. We got, damn near 1,000 this whole game. You guys went absolutely insane with the donies today, with the hundy and double hundy and triple hundy dollar hollers. So thank you so much, guys, pulling us and dragging our corpse out of the preseason and the despair of a YouTube channel that revolves around the NFL. The offseason is one that could mean death for many of us. Thank you so much.
You took a pic w/.my. Bolt fam from ATL at training
Thank
camp.
you, Steve. Thank you, everybody, so much, man. Y'all really killed it today, man. It really does mean so much to me and my family. Thank you for all the support. And despite the score, I'm pretty happy with how the game went down in several different aspects for the defense. The offense showed some grit at times, especially when we started changing it up at quarterback. Depth is going to be something that we're going to go over here in just a second, too. But Chargers football's here, man. I don't care if it's preseason. We're back. We're back, baby. And I'm so excited for next week. Again, I don't know the day. Is it Saturday again? Saturday at 4:05. We got ourselves a Chargers versus Rams game going down, which is going to be pretty exciting, man. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the director hit us up with a like and sub on your way out if you did enjoy this live stream commentary coverage of the Chargers. It's been absolutely awesome seeing everybody back after a long off season. And get hyped, man. It's going to be a good year. Despite, some of the jitters that we might get in preseason, it's just preseason. And we'll find a lot more excitement once the starters are out there. Maybe we get a preview of that in week 4 of preseason. Who knows? Well, guys, thank you so much again. Thank you to everybody that donated, all of the super chats, all the support, man. It truly means the world to me and my family. We're going to jump over to Bleacher Report and get our thoughts post-game reaction for you guys over there. Much love to everybody. We'll catch you next time. As always, bolt up, stay frosty. We'll see you in the next one.
Want to watch football without the restrictions of blackouts or cable? Check out ExpressVPN.com to help you get access to all the live games. Sign up today using the link in the description to get 3 free months.